Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey at the End. I'm your host, your dungeon master himself. I'm Nifty. Last episode in Journey at the End, just real quick, I'll do the recap this time. Last episode of Journey at the End, we had some character deaths, but it's okay. Due to Revivify, Quint lived, and the whole party survived, and are happy, and are okay. Isn't that right, Connar, who was playing Quint?
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Yeah. And of course, we also have Zach, who is playing Aeyier today. Zach, everything's great, right? Everything's good.
Yes, great.
And what about you, Ben, who's playing Drosk? Is everything good over in your corner? Nothing bad happened last episode, right? It was pretty cool.
No, yeah.
Yeah, everything's fine. See. And what about you, Piff? You loved playing Serena last episode, right? Piff? Guys, I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Oh man, Zach,
What
can
happened?
you remind me what happened last session, Zach? Can you
Fucking
remind? I seem to have forgotten.
Can we know?
Just what happened last? What happened last episode? It's fine. What happened? As far as I remember, you guys had a close encounter with Hercules, and then you went to the super pit gold mine where there are these ghouls who are mining precious gems, right? And then the goat man died. Very sad, but it was inevitable.
Yeah, it was.
Then you guys found Ruffalo, who unfortunately isn't here this session. God rest his soul. But he helped you fight the monk guy. Quint died, but Serena revivified him, and then we ended the session, right? That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What happened? Is that it? Zach, can you remind me?
Yes, Hercules paid another visit, and that went swimmingly.
Oh. How did that go? I forget. You're going to have to actually tell me what happened, because that's the whole point of this bit. And you're kind of fucking up the steez right now, my guy.
Oh, okay.
What happened? Where's Piff? Why isn't Piff in this episode? Zach voice. Piff died. Thanks, Zach. Wow. Oh my god, I forgot about that. That's right. Piff fucking died. Hercules came and Piff very lovingly told everyone to trust her, mainly Quint. And she bursted into flame, and Hector fled after being singed very violently in an inferno of hellfire. So we pick up after that scene. Ruffalo, who had just kicked the shit out of everybody, seeing this holy flame and a god, has actually flown away. He is picked up, said, "Fuck this, I'm leaving!" And he's left. He yeeted himself out of there. Him and Albert, his little owl familiar, maybe we'll meet him again, who knows. But the point where we left off last episode, Serena has exploded into flames. Her charred skeleton lays upon the ground. All of her items and possessions still there. We did divvy up the loot of Piff's corpse, Serena's corpse, last session.
Lovely way to put it.
So add those to your sheets if you haven't already. I believe Connar, it's all in the chat, Ben, if you need to look at it, see what Drosk got. Guys also divvied out the mana potions.
Yeah. So
now I'll let my my lovely party continue where we left off.
It just says money. I know I got money. It just says money.
wait.
All right.
I guess we'll handle this very quickly. Ben, how good's your wisdom?
My wisdom is let me hold my sheets. I think it's like a 3 or a 2.
Modifier? Then take the medicine kits. You're better at it than I am.
Okay.
All right. We've handled that. Congrats.
I'm the doctor now.
You're the doctor now.
Don't have
Congratulations.
The healer's
Congratulations.
dead.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
so-
I promoted you to healer. What?
Yeah. I guess Quint.
Okay, I have the medicine kit. Okay.
Guys also, because it was brutal, have leveled up to level 7, which we all took care of
Yeah.
last time. So
All right.
that's all done. So now, roleplay.
Yeah. Role play. So,
How much money does she have?
Ask Piff in PMs.
yeah.
Get your stuff.
So, I'm assuming the flames have cleared off at this point.
Oh yeah, it's just a fucking skeleton at this point. Everyone's kind of
Yeah.
begrudgingly gone over and begin to take apart the corpse.
Quint
Okay.
Quint going up first. Just you did it. Good on you, Serena. You fucking showed him. Good job. Great work. You kicked his ass. It's real good on you.
Is this speedrunning depression or?
Quint smiling, but just tears flowing down. You did it. You did it, Honeyglow. Takes a deep breath. All right, let's divvy up the stuff.
I put an arm over Quint's, like. Sorry, bud. That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
My girlfriend became a flaming pillar of death. That's rough, buddy.
Quint, if I know anything,
Sorry.
God damn.
Oh god, that's not.
That's I got so many. That's rough, buddies. Today,
Piff is literally gonna message me after this episode's release, being like, "You guys made a joke out of my death. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Hey. I'm in character. I'm awkward with this.
What's up,
It's hard
Aeyier?
to get away from.
I'm sorry.
The jokes are in my.
Hey. Quint's like, well, let's take the stuff. Last thing.
You okay?
Am I okay?
You want to take them?
Am I
You want to
okay?
take? You want to take a minute?
Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. This was all my fault. If I didn't, I gave her the thing. I should have seen Hercules coming. That's what I saw. That was him. When I did my divine sense, that was him. I should have known he was coming. And I gave Serena the orb that she used to do that. And it's all my fault. But the last thing I want Serena to be remembered as is a burden. So
Quint.
I'm not slowing down. It's fine.
Quint, if Hercules was going to come along, how would holding on to the burden change anything?
The burden isn't there anymore.
And it's fine. It's not. Did you want the breastplate? Did you want the breastplate?
What does the breastplate do?
It's armor. You put it over. You might be too big.
All of your titties are too fat to fit into that breastplate.
Could I note that Aeyier has like a hand on her head?
Aeyer's already raiding the body while we've been.
Yeah, Aeyire's already picked up all the shit and is leaving.
No, I'm saying that a hand is on her head.
Yeah.
Aeyer's like lightly
On her own
jogging
head.
off into the distance with the stuff. Like
Bye, fuckers!
it's just
Aeyier,
Drosk and Quint now.
Aeyier has a headache and she's kind of sort of sitting off to the side, just sort of rubbing at her temples.
You okay, Aeyier? You good?
I'll be fine.
That's good. That's good. So, we got a necromancer to find and beat up.
And we lost our guide.
And we lost our guy. That's fucking great.
Like throw, yeah, like throw fireballs at us and just fuck off, right?
Yeah, just throw
At least it'll be
fire.
more quiet.
It's a lot more quiet.
Yep, it is pretty quiet. It's so quiet now. So
Yeah.
very quiet.
Okay. All right.
We should.
All right.
And besides, let's think about it this way. Maybe she's not gone. She said trust her. Maybe this is all Akari the plan.
I mean, we are on our way to a necromancer, so I mean,
I'll bring her bones. It'll be fine.
that's creepy.
It's not creepy. She might need the bones later.
Quint,
Who knows?
please don't do that. Please.
Nope. I put the bones in my
Add
pouch.
Serena's bones to your inventory.
Serena's bones.
Okay, Quint has Serena's bones.
It's not like I'm going to use the necromancer to bring her back. That would not be what she would want, I think. And we can't bury her here. I absolutely refuse. This place sucks.
He's right. This place does indeed.
I like
suck.
the idea of leaving her with a necromancer around.
She deserves better. We'll find a nicer place in the Colossus, just not here. Not here. Okay. Well, what else do we need? You know what we should try to grab while we're here in this fucking awful place?
What?
What's up?
Should be glad.
Let's try to grab. Let's find some more jewels. It's not like anyone's going to stop us.
Oh,
Should
man.
Let's grab some more gems. Why not? This should be fun.
You guys gonna make your way back to the super pit?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's on the way.
Yeah, you guys go back to the super pit. Everyone roll investigation check, I guess.
Here,
Yep.
someone just help me out because I got like a 9 in investigation.
All right. I will roll a d20. I got a 12.
Okay.
That's for
okay.
Quint. And then I'll roll one for Ben. And Ben, you got a nat 20. That's a 29 altogether.
Wait, you roll? Wait, why'd you roll for me?
I thought you said roll for you.
I
No,
said
think
just,
Ben was
I
giving
said
you
just help.
advantage.
I said just help me. Is that? It
Someone's
said
gonna
just
forego
help.
their turn to give Ben more, unless Ben wants to give up his roll for a
I'll give-
advantage.
Can I give up? I mean, can I give up that roll for that nat 20 Connar got?
No.
Fine.
too late.
Here, listen.
You have to give
Someone,
roll
here,
the nat.
Aeyier, just help me out.
I already rolled
You
an
gotta
8.
go with that 12. You rolled an 8 with advantage.
I got
No.
25 with advantage.
Roll.
I got
Okay.
25 regularly.
I think everyone's gotten confused. Zach, roll with advantage, please. Ben, you don't roll because you give.
Wait,
advantage to
why?
someone.
I'm
Because
asking.
you said you were
I'm
giving
asking.
someone advantage.
Yeah, he was
I'm asking for help.
I just
I'm
rolled
asking for
anyway.
the advantage because I got 9 in
Zach,
investigation.
why did you roll anyway? All right, fine. Ben, take the 25 if that's the higher roll. Zach, don't fucking roll if you're giving someone advantage.
I didn't say it was.
You said you rolled an 8.
Yeah, I didn't say I was
it doesn't
going
matter-
to
it
help
doesn't matter
someone.
anyway.
Serena's dead for one session. We all fall apart. It's great.
Listen,
All right,
It doesn't
here's
matter
what's
anyway.
gonna happen. No, because everyone's fucked it up. All right. Before anyone rolls, who's
Dad's
giving
turned
Ben
the
advantage?
car around.
Hold up. I rolled investigation. I got a regular 25 with even
regular
without
25.
advantage. Yes.
Great.
I wouldn't even need advantage now.
Okay, fantastic. So 8 and 12. Great. Collectively, you all get 16 various gems.
I want to
Hey.
write that down.
I'll put it in my person. We'll check out what the gems are later. 16 various gems.
Okay.
All right. Now that we have those, it took way longer than it needed to be, but that's perfectly fine. Let's go to town and talk with the necromancer. Maybe he'll just let us leave, or we can just beat him up too. Just
Let's just go.
All right, so you guys reach the mayoral office and you walk in. There, inside of the mayoral office, is a small room that Daniel should have. Danny, our editor.
Yep.
Sorry, I keep forgetting Danny's name is not Daniel, it's Denise, and I keep fucking that up. Yeah, Danny can't correct that because he can't speak for himself because he's the editor. The only way he would get around that is by, I guess, subtitling it, but he wouldn't do that.
Quint is going to put his helmet on.
Okay,
Just a note.
You put the helmet
at this point is, eyes are extremely watery and bloodshot, but just to hide that.
Yeah, you put the helmet on. So, anyone who looks too close would probably see it still, but you do have the helmet on to obscure your fucking pussy bitch eyes. Because you're a pussy. So you all see the necromancer office. And there, sitting at a desk, is a fat, blonde, squishy-looking man. He looks to be a halfling, and he's sort of sitting there taking notes.
It's chunky.
You walk in, and he holds a finger up as he's scribbling something down with a quill.
Right. Well, how are you, my friends? I understand that you're the new arrivals, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be the case.
Brilliant, fantastic. Well, you just want to go down to door 3 for your orders. And door 5
Orders?
for your foreman. Yes.
What orders?
We're not here to mine. We're here to go up in the Colossus. Where's the exit?
Well, that, I'm afraid, is the only exit. You have to go complete a few tasks, and then you'll be promoted to middle management, and eventually to foreman, and after that, you'll be promoted to...
Okay, I just grabbed this fucker's neck with the demon hand.
Ah, you! Oh, shit!
Where's the exit?
I told you where the exit was, my dear friend. You're going to have to put me down. I'd be happy to show you.
Wasting our time with him.
Oh, dear. O'Reilly! O'Reilly!
He begins snapping his fingers.
Where is that brute? O'Reilly!
The orc.
Oh, the orc?
Is that
Yes,
who you're
I-
referring to?
My secretary.
I
O'Reilly,
killed him.
help me.
I killed
Goes
him.
pale. Oh, son of a bitch.
If you do not tell me where the exit is, I will kill you too. Understand?
Yes, of course you will. Well, before you do that, I do have to do that.
He begins to mumble and casts Hold Person on all 3 of you.
Alright,
Is there
what
a-
kind of save?
I'm pretty sure it's a wisdom save. But I don't have my book! Ah!
I'll pull it up.
Let me find my book. real
Well,
quick.
he's still in my hand, by the way. I still have him by the neck, just...
Is he allowed? Are you allowed to cast while grappled?
He's not grappled. He has his hands free.
Yeah, his hands are free. I still have my hand around his neck,
Wisdom.
so he's just...
Yep. Everyone make a wisdom.
Yeah, that's a 6, so Quint is stuck.
11.
13.
Bless.
I don't.
11, 13. What was yours, Quint?
6.
6. All of you fail,
Yeah.
and you are held. Now,
Yep.
he then sort of grabs a small ring from his pocket, while still attached to Quint, places the ring over his middle finger on his left hand. A small red glow appears around it, and he grabs at Quint's fingers and he pries them off of his neck. And he drops to the ground, and then he sprints out. The whole person spell is then dispelled.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna give chase. I'm gonna give chase after him.
You could shoot him if you like. He's just sort of plodding down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'll shoot Black Arrow.
Yeah, fire. Roll
Oh.
a hit.
Could I fire some Eldritch Blast at him?
We got
Roll
an
the hit.
18. We got an 18.
18 hits. Zach, roll your Eldritch Blasts before we get... Ben, roll your damage in the corner. Roll
7.
I'll get back to you.
That's
thanks
a
for telling me.
19 and a 22.
19. Okay, both of those hit. Roll your damage. 7.
So
5 and 7. So 12.
Okay. He's down. And then 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Like imagine he just gets hit by an arrow, falls down all the stairs, ass cheeks sticking straight up, and 2 Eldritch Blasts just come like.
The hordes won't reach here for another few minutes. Oh dear, shit.
My movement speed is now 40. I'm wondering if I could just step on him at this point.
You could, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've just... He's under my foot. Just
How
do I need to roll?
How is your movement speed 40?
Barbarian.
Oh, right.
Let's try that again. Where's the exit?
You might want to
I
grab his
told you
hand.
already, second exit on the left.
Yeah, we might want to bring him with us.
Yep.
Fine, bring me with you. Just don't hurt me.
I tightened the grip of the demon hand just so.
Ouchie, wow.
I'm sorry. It's just really. Oh my ouchie wawa fucking kills me every time.
Ouchie, wow.
Second, no, not that door, the other door, you nincompoop, you idiot. Yes, there, that's
I just sort of grind him against the wall as we're leaving, like walking.
Ow.
Is it this one?
Yes, that one.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
My nose.
Could I, hang on, Ben. Could
The
I
door
open...
is locked. You can't open it, and instead of a keyhole, there's a little sort of round intake thing in place of a keyhole.
You know, wait, hold up a minute. Quint, did he put a ring on your finger earlier?
No, on his own finger.
On his own finger. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a small indent. Do you think a ring might? It looks like a ring might work. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
No, the way out is to input a certain amount of gold. I believe it's 100 per person into the slot, or the equivalent thereof. So gemstones, golden pieces, that sort of thing. Putting it in will unlock it for a single person who can step through. Of course, I've never needed to go through myself. I'm making far too much profit. But I will happily lend you the gold if you'll leave.
Yeah, sure.
He gives you 100 gold pieces each.
All right.
The good thing I'm not using the new gold I got.
Real quick question: what happens if you try to leave? It just
if I try to leave, it won't let you through.
No.
You'll be ejected forcefully out, and of course you can't force me to pay, which means you can't take me with you.
All right.
Is there anything? Hold up. Is there anything else we can raid from him?
Yep.
No.
Hey.
Listen, because now I listen. I'm standing in as party doctor.
I'm giving you the gold and leaving.
He teleports away.
I'm standing in as doctor. I'm saying we should at least look for health potions.
Yeah. Does he have any potions in his place?
He's bamfed away.
Yeah.
Is it possible if I could do a search around the place, the office?
Roll an investigation check.
All right. Does anyone want to help give me advantage this time?
Sure.
Aeyier gives you advantage. Roll with advantage, please.
I got a 20.
All right. Health potions and 68 gold.
How many health potions?
2.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. All right, we got about 4. I got about 4 health potions.
If anyone dies, I can't resurrect you. So
if anyone dies, I'd be like, whoever has the revivify jewels, that's on you.
No, only Serena could use those.
Oh, then okay.
It was a spell.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Fucking.
I'll keep them on me.
Uh,
I'll just keep them on me.
so you guys chuck in the coins into the slot.
Yep.
Okay, great. Quint, you put in your 100 gold pieces. The door opens into a corridor.
All right, Quint, go ahead.
Quinn walks through. The door shuts behind him.
All right. I guess I'm up.
Drosk does the same thing. Door opens, shuts. As soon as he walks through. Aeyier, you're alone. Do you go through?
Yep.
You get about halfway through the coins when, in the back of your head, you hear,
Why are we following them anyway? What's even the point?
Think this through to the end. End of story.
The end
going.
being what? Death? Salvation? There's not even a miracle there anymore. What's the point? You should just hunker down in the closest place. Not like the world's going to end anytime soon, and we've gotten away from the scholars anyway.
Not just gonna sit still and do nothing.
What else is there to do? Potentially die when we reach the edge of time? Or would you rather live? We could eat, we could be happy, we could make friends. We don't have to do this.
And that's why you're wrong.
That's where you're wrong. We are in this together. I'm thinking about our survival, and you want to throw that away for what? Promise of something that's not even there?
More than that.
Isn't. We know that.
For my friend. Now quiet.
and you go through the door.
Yep.
And all of you have immediately fallen unconscious. You're all dead. Roll new sheets.
Yay!
You've all...
Oh, hey, Serena.
No.
Everyone make a constitution roll.
Okay.
Oh,
14.
14,
11.
11,
9.
9. Why weren't you getting 9s when I was doing fucking stunning strikes? This is bullshit. Anyway,
Hey, it took me to nat 1 to get a 9.
You, Drosk, you wake up first when a crab walks over your face.
Crap!
And you hear... Drosk, you immediately get into battle with the crab. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm serious. Roll initiative.
Okay, I know.
I'm crab, man.
Okay.
Hit its weak point for massive
I got
damage.
8.
You got an 8? Oh shit! The crab rolled an 11. The crab attacks. Boom. 1 does a 9 hit.
No.
No shit. All right, your turn.
Okay. Bladed cloth.
Bladed cloth.
Does 17 hit? 17 hit?
17 hits. Roll damage.
8.
Describe your kill.
I smashed crab.
You slice the crab in half.
I
You
proceed
breathing
to
heavily.
I proceed to have lunch.
You eat a raw crab. Roll a constitution check, you idiot.
23. Not 20.
You do not get food poisoning. After consuming the crab, you look around, you hear...
That was completely out of character for me.
You look out and you see a beautiful star, as if there is no sky, but rather you're peering into the vastness of space itself. And across the way you see these beautiful waves rolling in. You feel underneath your boots the sandy waves of the world around you, and you sort of begin to sort of almost unwillingly scoop some up in your hand and look, and your skin has gone from a sort of brilliant green to a very dark, shaded green.
What?
You actually take a peek at the cloth. You've noticed that it has also turned from brown and tattered to black and full, with golden trim and buttons. You have now gotten the bladed cloak instead of the bladed cloth. Sort of examining yourself a little bit further, you've noticed your nails have turned into a brilliant gold. While you sort of are looking out, you sort of try to peek into the reflection of yourself. You see staring back at you, your face now darkened with brilliant yellow shimmering eyes.
Whoa.
You've changed. The next to wake up, Zach, was it? Aeyier. Aeyier, you sort of raise up, sort of rubbing the temple. Looking out, you see again the vastness of the ocean. You sort of very gingerly put your hand to your side. You feel a very cold personage on you. A sort of shimmering light sort of emanating from your skin, which then dulls and turns dim. Having a look at yourself, you've noticed sort of very faintly in your skin, glimmering tiny speckles of starlight. Like you've been coated in a very subtle glitter effect, I guess. Staring up into the vastness of cosmos, you feel inside of you a void growing, a wanderlust, a wanting. You two stand up on this beach and approach the ocean waves rolling in, the salt sort of filling your nose. You wash your face, and as the ripples begun to come in, you've noticed your eyes now going from that, I believe it was green, fading into a milky white as you peer into it. These solid blue teal pupils glaring back in. Your self itself has also become, the face rather, has become a lot more pale. And you sort of begin to feel that the sword change as you knew it, wanting to come out. Do you summon it?
Yeah.
And so you do. Although it is now longer not known as change. At least in your head, you perceive it as something else. Choice. The blade has become a very long, thin, pointed sword. A normal sort of straight guard with two sort of brilliant glass gems on the side. At the pommel of it itself, a wooden shaft wrapped in cloth with another glass pommel. The blade itself, instead of being glass, it is very much glassy, but instead of being a sort of purple, a bluish tinted sort of glass in which you can see through, it has now become a cosmic scape trailing along the blade, hinted backlit almost by a teal flame curling around the edge. You could, every time you move the blade to stare into it, you could see a different section of the stars in space. You quickly summon the sword, or rather dispel the sword back into its cosmic pocket. Noting that also the 19th, I believe it was 19th spoke?
You said it was 18th.
18th spoke, sorry. The 18th spoke, the shield that you had gotten, also feels different, flashing and cosmically changing under your skin. Feel new power as well as new opportunities in front of you. And Quint, you wake up on this beach as well.
I try to take off my helmet.
Hold on, Johnny fucking Bravo, alright? Listen.
Yeah.
I'm the DM here, bitch. I'll tell you what happened.
Alright.
Don't ruin my fucking cutscene, dude. Danny, do not edit this out. In fact, edit me in, looking like, just edit in a picture of me being very angry at Quint. You know, base boost it.
I try to take off my helmet.
Hold on. Hold on, Johnny fucking Bravo, all right? Listen.
Yeah.
I'm the DM here, bitch. I'll tell you what happened.
All right.
Don't ruin my fucking cutscene, dude.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Danny. I love you, dude. Couldn't you wake up in the sand itself, the sort of little flecks and particles getting your armor. You sort of manage to sort of get it out as quick as you can. You just sort of hoist yourself up onto your feet. You immediately, your first thought is to thought. Sorry, your first thought is to immediately check your possessions. You find Serena's bones. You find any of the items that were taken from her. And as you're sort of going around, you find the devil's head, still large in form, and chains wrapped around where it would be kept. Sort of looking at it, you see these long spiked chains coming off onto the hilt of the armor. And you sort of look out into it. You can feel the vastness of the ocean. And to get some of that sea breeze on your face, you attempt to take off your helmet. But it will not budge.
It's not coming up. Drosk, can I get some help? I can't get the...
You don't see Drosk or Aeyier.
Drosk, Aeyier, where are you?
You sort of begin to pull the helmet off a little bit faster, noting that your mouth guard, which you had never had before, there was nothing covering your mouth. You every single time you open your mouth to call out, the jaw clicks and opens with it. And underneath this sort of skull plating, you see your jaw, your regular lips. Excuse me. Sort of under. Sneezing. Yay! I completely fucked Connor's thing up now because I was sneezing. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Ugh. So you see you immediately go over, trying to pull it off, to look into the water again, taking a look at your new form that you have, and you see a third eye in the slot that would normally be completely empty in the visor, glowing a purple. You got your blue and your red eye and your purple eye at the top. You close the two eyes at the bottom. You note that you can still see. Close that top eye and open your other ones. You sort of fuck around with that for a little bit.
Yeah, Quint wants to try to attempt to touch the third new purple eye with his not
You poked
demon
yourself
hand.
in the fucking eye.
Oh, fuck! You don't know it hurts.
Why isn't Quint speedrunning? He's unlocked his third eye. Go!
I T-pose and get to the top of the last.
Yo, stop! Great.
I blow up Hector. I'm sorry, Hercules. I blow up all the guys. Fuck them.
The actual visor itself now has a very similar face and shape to a human skull, with very obvious sort of changes to it, very similar to Hector's very own visage. But the teeth are blunted and human, and you still have your two big sort of tusks that manage to peer through the actual face mask instead of having like fake ones that you do have two little slots where your regular tusks can poke through. This armor, you begin to feel yourself sort of connect, and then sort of sit down on the beach, and but for a moment you try to get yourself to calm down, and as you do, the visor, the mouth plate, everything just melts away into the chest piece. Almost like picking it up, releasing you from its maw as it folds back in.
Alright.
Your third eye is no longer present while the mask is not on.
I touch my face to feel...
It's a normal face, baby!
Yeah, just... I try to make it come back up again. Quint's is curious at this point.
How do you try to do that?
Go back on face. Do it. Quint takes a deep breath.
A crab comes. It seems it wants to battle. I'm kidding.
Roll initiative.
I'm rolling it.
Roll initiative.
3! I rolled 3, goddamn.
The crab coming up to attack you. It rolls a natural 20. It does 2 damage.
Fuck.
Your little tootsies. It's your turn, Connor.
Okay, I'm using the devil's head.
As you pull out the devil's head, the mask folds over your face. This
Okay.
thrum of this energy, and you just smack you like throw the full 30-foot length of the chain into the air, and it
Just throw
Crab
it
is
up
dead.
in the air.
you throw it up in the air, straight up, and then it lands. The crab is now dead. You gain 2 XP.
Can I exchange that for just getting my HP back to normal?
Yes.
Bro, eat crab. Eat
Eat
crab.
crab. Eat
Crab is
Cook-
sand
you
and
cook-
mush.
You cooked crab.
Do not eat crab.
Wait. Wait,
You cook-
when I remove the skull, is it a perfectly made crab cake due to the fire damage?
No, it's charred. If anything, there are like shards of glass coming out. Impact
Like-
had occurred.
Like eat crab in glass. When was the last time you ate?
This is
It is true. You haven't eaten in a very long time.
Why do you think Drosk ate crab?
Actually, no. You ate literally the other night. You guys had your rations.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember. I don't remember. We don't remember saying that. So I went and ate crab.
It was just
I'd
assumed.
like-
And
I'd like to
Yeah.
die due to hunger, please.
okay, roll death saving throw for starvation, I guess.
Okay.
You guys have been eating. I just haven't been telling you that you're eating because I assumed that I wouldn't
Well,
have to
Quint's
tell you
dead.
to eat.
Oh right, we ate mouse.
No, you,
Oh yeah,
you-
we ate rat. We ate
Yeah.
rat. That's right.
Cool. Quint, your mask after the threat has been expunged. Folds back as you relax.
Okay, that's how that works. Good. That's good.
Top of the order, Ben. You feel though you probably look for your companions now, even though you're still fucking around with weird gold teeth and shiny eyes.
Oh, I got gold teeth and fingernails.
If I didn't mention it, you do have golden teeth. Yes.
Okay. All right. God, this is a new look. All right, let's go. All right, I guess I'm gonna start walking around the beach. By chance, did I hear Quint's attack? Did I hear Quint's attack by chance?
You did hear a. You did as well, Aeyier. Both of you are able to reconvene at the sound. Aeyier, with a weapon drawn, comes out from these palm sort of forest, walking perpendicular, seemingly having a spell raised in one hand with the new black cosmic board in the other, and Drosk sort of almost appearing very slowly, just sort of sliding onto the screen out from behind a tree, just being like, is it Quint or is it a bad guy? Do I need to fight or run? Just very awkwardly like a cryptid in the corner.
Like I'm stealthing.
Okay, roll for stealth.
22.
As you begin to prepare yourself to sneak, the suit, the cloak itself begins to change into a long robe that covers you down to the feet. A hood sort of sits up upon your head, and you sort of begin to feel yourself be shrouded in blackness. And you sort of slither and slide like a wraith.
Does that mean my stealth check had advantage?
This is you just activating the stealth suits for the first time,
Okay.
because you wouldn't really know this has the ability yet. And to be honest, Connar and Aeyier, you don't see Drosk, but Drosk sees you guys.
Hey, I was looking. Have you seen Drosk?
No. What
Where
the
is he?
heck were you
So-
doing?
I fought a crab.
I'm slowly closing in with the with the sneak suit on. Out
The-
of pure curiosity.
You two roll a perception check. You have to beat Drosk's 22.
Oh,
I
boy.
can't beat that.
You guys are on an open beach, by the way, so there's like nowhere for Drosk to hide, but you guys are going to have to roll a perception check. You do not get advantage.
I at best can roll a 20, so I won't be able to see him regardless.
Okay.
I rolled a
Nat
nat
20.
one. I rolled a nat
Neither
one.
of you... Drosk is literally like 5 feet away from you, kind of like...
No,
How come they see
even
me?
worse. No, even worse with his nat one. I'm literally in between them.
Yeah, Drosk is like standing right next to both of you, just sort of watching this conversation happen.
Can I sit on Drosk?
Standing.
Quint, you do raise your hands to sort of be like Drosk, and you sort of gesture off into the ocean, and you clock Drosk in the chest. You just hear it. Pull.
I don't get reactions, man. I don't get reactions like
You are
Drosk,
under the assumption that they can see you. As soon as you hit him, suddenly Drosk is visible. He's in a cool. He looks like the Grim Reaper. You don't know it's Drosk right away.
Ow!
It's just this black.
Hector sent his demons. We need to fight.
Fuck
I'm
you,
kidding.
Quint.
It's just sassafras. It's good.
You can dispel the stealth suits, and the clothes become the same cloak as before. Drosk, Aeyier, and Quint, you all notice that you all look very different.
So no one else went through puberty. Everyone else went through puberty.
Yeah, is that what you want to call it?
What else do you want to call it?
I guess we could call it puberty.
It's a little strange to call it that.
Metamorphosis. That's a better word, right?
I think so, yeah.
We're like butterflies, I think.
Oh man.
Guys hear a loud clanging. And then lightning. And then swearing. Fucking thing! And then a roar. And then an explosion of flame. Then more lightning. And then more cursing. Fucking piece of shit!
Are we?
Seems to be about maybe 60 to 80 feet away.
Should we go check that out, or? Honestly, at this point, it's rinse, wash, repeat. Let's just go to it already.
You guys go?
I'm going.
How are you guys going to jump right into the fray? Or are you going to like stay back?
I'm stealthing. I know I have a stealth suit.
Drosk, you activate your stealth suits. Drosk suddenly is shrouded in that shadowy mist again, and he just sort of, almost as if he was blown by the wind, slips into the darkness, and then he's completely invisible to you.
Great, he's gone again. He's gone again.
Yeah.
So, how's your? What's your thing?
This is the first time I've seen Quint and Aeyier alone.
Quint, Aeyier, you guys are making your way to the loud sound. It's getting louder and the swearing's getting more frequent.
Do you think it sounds a lot like Buffalo? I think.
Stupid shite fucking thing!
I don't know, it doesn't sound like the same obnoxious old man.
Yeah, no, it's the accent's similar, but I don't remember him snarling.
Give it back, spit it out.
You're taking the charge, I believe, Drosk?
Yeah.
Did you roll with advantage?
Give me a minute. 27.
Okay, so you managed to slide up a piece, curled around like a snake, and you're watching a huge metallic orb on these four little dinky, I guess, feet, with a huge open maw. This massive metal creature, and it's got these huge bull horns that curve in from the side, breathing flame and trying to step on a person, a human person, in all white with a very sort of shaved back and sides head, and a little sort of like bit of blonde fluff on the top, with a sort of little white hammer, very, very geometrical looking hammer that's sparking with a white lightning sort of energy. She is currently tucked onto one of these things' tusks, and she's just absolutely pummeling it in the eyeball.
All right.
Fucking thing!
I guess I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help I guess I'm gonna help give her a little bit of an advantage from the sidelines, and
So you're gonna, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bladed cloak it? Are you gonna shoot it?
well, let's black. I'm gonna shoot it from the shadows.
Okay. Instead of the black arrow forming like it normally does, from your cloak sort of parts in the middle, and a black arrow fires from it, and then it closes.
Okay.
Roll your check.
19.
That is a hit. Rolled for damage and stuff. Attack.
That's a 1d8 and another d8. 10 altogether. I aim for the eye.
You stick hit in one of its eyes. It begins to breathe fire recklessly around.
And who was it attacking again?
This sort of a woman in white armor with a white hammer, who's got short blonde hair on the top, shaved back and sides. She looks very angry, gnarly looking scar right across her face, couple wounds, and she's just pummeling this thing. She sees the arrow in its eyeball and then immediately switches to the other tusk successfully, and then hits the arrow into its eyeball, sort of like nailing it in. The arrow then fades out of existence.
Nice.
Quint and Aeyier, at this point you've reached, and you're just sort of pushing this same description, just absolutely beat the shit out of this orb who was like trying to buck her off and breathe flames at it.
So, do we join?
I guess we're joining.
Quint, gets the devil's head, starts spinning, goes into a rage, and runs straight towards this thing.
Start spinning. I'm sorry, you said start spinning. Like, I couldn't help but just like,
you know what?
He just stands on one. He stands on one foot, starts twirling around like he's doing magical girl transformation.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah, okay.
Like, power of
Quint,
Hector, feel me.
Quint sort of runs in and then jumps and just does like this fucking Tasmanian devil like spin and then swings like a final arc right to the peak of this thing. Roll to hit.
I'm gonna reckless attack to make that a nat 20.
Not a problem. So roll damage.
And that's that is a total of 27 plus 8, 35. I'm going to use my Orcish Fury to add an extra little damage dice right there. That's 40 altogether. And you know what? Let's throw a smite. Why not? Why not?
You try to smite, and it doesn't work.
Okay.
It sort of thrums emptily.
Fuck.
Doesn't work. So how much damage is that?
40.
Right. Quint, you swing this thing in. The creature screeches. You did knock off the other adversary. Hey! What's your name of that fucking thing, man?
Sorry! Can I attack again? Because I finally have multi-attack.
If it's multi-attack, you can attack within the same action, but you cannot use a bonus action attack.
Understood. Alright, I spin the thing back around again.
Sort of whips back into place. You're just gonna go straight shot?
Yep, 24 with Reckless.
Does hit.
That is 16 damage.
16 damage. This one a little bit weaker, but it was just enough damage to nick off one of the tusks. Landing in the ground. Screeching again. And then it whips back into your hand. Aeyier. You gonna go for a surprise?
Yeah.
You're still obscured. It can't see you because you're like behind some of the brushes and stuff. You could sword hit it. Something else.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
What's the damage, baby? What's the hit?
18 to hit.
18 to hit. You're not close enough. You're about 30 feet away. So you manage to sort of, almost as if on a feeling, slash at the Connar and Ben, you both, rather Drosk and Quint, you both see this occur. Across the face of this creature, a cut appears. Roll damage.
That? Nah. That is 19 damage.
Cool. 19 damage. Boom. All right, awesome. Now everyone roll for initiative, please.
All right. 19.
I don't get a chance for a second attack for that. So.
Do you have multi?
Yeah, the thirsting. I have a thirsting blade.
Yeah, go for it.
Attack.
You should mention that to me when you make your attack.
That thirsty blade. The blade is dummy. Hey.
If it's 2 attacks from the same action, it works. You just can't use it on bonus actions or anything else.
16.
That does not hit.
Okay. So
wait, the first one was an 18, right?
Yeah.
First one was 18? Yeah, okay. 16 does not hit. Great. You try again. This time doesn't actually carve into it, but you do see a scratch appear on its surface. Everyone put your initiatives down, please. Put them in the chat.
All right.
18 for you, Connar.
That was 19.
19 for Connar. Put that in for me. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So first up is this lady. She sort of scoffs seeing these weird attacks appearing. Only, of course, noticing that Quint is there. She sort of looks over at him and sort of gives him a "I'm impressed" kind of look, and then sort of whips the hammer around and then sort of runs underneath it, sliding, and then hits it with this big swing upwards. The beast then popped over on it, and a lightning strike hits it just as the same time, and the crackle of this white lightning sort of then fizzles back into the hammer. She then sort of dashes away, holding the hammer out. Next up is going to be Quint.
All right. Quint runs in closer, but with the devil's head. Can I use the other ability?
Maybe. Try doing your devil's head stuff.
Quint's going to swing his devil's head and attempt to smite with this. I'm assuming this thing's a demon, just because metal ball.
Yeah.
Growling, breathing
your
fire.
assumption would be correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen enough of these.
Yeah, you run in close with the devil's head and sort of swing into it, clocking it into the jaw. Roll to hit.
All right, that is a 25.
That's a hit.
That is a total of 23 damage.
And again, because you used a smite with this one.
I'm going to use the smite with this one. So I tried
to hint that it didn't work the first time, so it's going to thrum out and you lose a spell.
All right.
So it doesn't work, but you do manage to clock it. The second hit.
Yep. Throwing that devil's head again. 15.
You actually grab the devil's head this time and shove it into its face and smack it right in the teeth. Doesn't hit. It sort of just bounces off.
And then with my final little bit, Quint's going
your bonus action, right?
My bonus action, he's just going to throw a punch.
As you're throwing a punch, something forms in your hand, another chain, which attaches itself to an angelic-looking face, covered in this blue flame, and you swing using that instead. Roll to hit.
All right. That is 16.
as a miss. Even though you summon this new thing, the surprise sort of catches you off guard. The creature then growls, standing up on its hind legs, getting ready to stomp on you. And you've only just barely managed to try get a hit off as you dodge backwards, just nicking it. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But
where the fuck did this come from?
you swing back both, and you begin swirling them around spiral, preparing for the next move. Next up is the beast, the demon. The demon, sort of getting sick of this, manages to kneel down. An entire body sort of opens up into this maw, and it shoots a fireball into the sky, which explodes, and then it begins to rain down the bolts of flame on all three of you. I'm going to need you to make dex saves.
Hey.
Even me?
Not Drosk. You're not within
20.
20 saves. You take half of 36.
Right. Do I get halved? Do I have that thanks to rage? Yeah or nay? Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Spells aren't affected by rage.
Yes, they are.
Then, in that case, yes.
All right.
So you have it twice.
Yep. Nice.
And then 8.
Sick.
And what was yours? 6?
Yeah.
You hit with 36 damage, fire damage.
Because of the ring of fire resistance, would I take half?
You do take half, yes. So you take half anyway.
So basically, you're only getting crushed by a giant fucking rock.
Yeah, these melted. They're not really fireballs. It seems to be just like this explosion of liquid rain, this metal molten rain.
Okay, so that
it begins to pool into these metallic things. It was 36, so 8 damage. Sorry, 16 damage is what you take.
18.
18 damage. 18 damage is what you would take. Which means can't take 9, I believe, total. So, yep. Then the third one, the one that you've yet to meet, sort of runs, having a shield, a very large sort of square shield, sort of shaved off at the end, looking much like a guillotine at the very bottom of the shield, sort of coiled with these hammers locked into place with one another. And she sort of holds that shield over her head and sort of runs back and forth. Couple little bits of metal leaking into her suit, taking half that damage. Then, that was a legendary action, the first one of the game, boys. The creature is then going to curl up into a ball. The horns fall, the tusks fall into its mouth, and it becomes a ball. Then all of a sudden, on the surface of it, big spikes out. And it's going to then roll into Quint. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Roll a dex save. Another one.
Roll a dex save. Yes, please.
19.
19. That's half damage, and then halved again. So you take 49 bludgeoning damage, halved, and then
halved
and then
again.
halved again. Mm-hmm.
So it's like 24.
So Beast makes a rollout attack.
Kind of, yeah. So Quint manages to just grab it and is sort of beginning to get crushed under the weight. He can hear his own bones as he's sort of trying to hoist this thing and prevent it from crushing him any further. The beast then
I like to imagine sparks coming off of the metal plates on Quint.
It then sort of rolls off, reforms back into its state, and then right in front of you, Quint, it's going to shoot you with a fire breath. Make another dex save, please, baby.
All right, give me one moment, because I'm calculating the damage you gave me earlier.
No problem.
And then another dex save.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 8 this time. Wait,
you take...
there might be a barbarian thing. Just trying to remember.
That's okay. While you're figuring that out, it begins to curl, and this sort of heat emanates from it, and this liquid blast. It's not actually flame, it would seem. It's just this molten explosion of liquid at you in this jet, which gets sprayed on top of your person. You take a total of 24 damage halved. So 12.
All right.
12 fire damage, and then I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Because you failed the dex save.
Would this... Oh, neat.
Constitution.
I had advantage on this. So that was a 19. That was a 19.
Okay, well you do succeed, and then you take 24 half twice, so 6 fire damage.
All right. And now I have to make a con?
No, because you succeeded the save.
All right, neat.
You sort of walk through the pool and hold fast your 2 new flails, swinging them out of unison. 1 blue, 1 red. And that will end your turn. Next up is, I believe,
Drosk.
Drosk, you're up.
All right. How far away am I from the beast?
You are 45 feet away in a tree. 45 and up. So 45 away, and then 10 feet up.
All right. I want to close the gap. I want to close the gap and go in for a sneak attack.
All right. You close the gap. Are you going to shoot? Or are you going to hit with the blade of cloth?
Hit with a bladed cloak.
Okay. So you managed to dash. You free action dashing with this one.
Free action dashing.
Oh, sorry. No, it's free action hide. Sorry. So are you bonus action dashing and then bladed cloth? So that way you're still getting 2 hits?
Yeah,
Because if you bonus action into it, remember, you get the dash, which does your weapon damage, and your dexterity plus sneak.
How big is this thing?
This thing is about maybe... it's about 15 feet wide, 15 feet tall, in an orb sort of shape.
And am I near its back legs?
Yeah, you are behind it for sure. You, Aeyier, and the assailant are behind it.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to strike it twice at both its legs.
Okay, so you're gonna go for the back legs. So you dash past one of them. Roll to hit.
Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. 23.
23 hits. So as you dash, you sort of, and just for a moment, people can see this shadowy line streak in from the trees and then stop on 2 legs as another sort of scythe shape emanates from the cloak and sort of swirls around and hits the other leg.
I've been doing my freaking sneak attack damage all wrong all this time.
Roll your sneak attack for both hits.
Okay, is it 23 for both hits, or do I have to roll again?
23 is for... Oh, sorry, roll one more time.
21 for advantage, correct?
You hit for both, and then roll, because it is currently engaged in your, flanking.
Okay, so let's see. For the regular attacks...
So just calculate your damage total with your sneak attack. So roll it.
36 total.
36 total. You managed to slice back into both of these things. You still have your free action hide, because it will have noticed you at this point. Otherwise, you can attempt to do your other suits.
That's what I was trying to find a good segue to that.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll leave it as is for now, because I have a way to get it in on your next turn, so don't worry about that. And then Aeyier is next, right?
I would hope so.
What? Why are you so far away from your mic?
I'm not.
I think you're next, Bob.
Okay.
Yeah. 2. You're the last in the order, so you're up.
Okay.
Oh, disengage and dash are bonus and regular actions. Okay.
Can I cast Blink, please?
You can cast Blink.
Nice.
You blip out of existence. No one sees it, so I'm not...
I have to roll for it.
Yeah, I know.
Blinkus Medinkus.
Don't say words I don't understand.
How's this thing looking, by the way?
Chopped up, but still able to combat.
Nifty, real quick. Was I able to disengage at the very least?
No. Bonus action dash, and then attack. So no.
Okay. Just one.
Yeah,
So you're
bonus
directly
action.
behind. Don't worry about it.
Give
Did you
me
succeed
one
your
moment.
blink or not?
Give me 1 moment. I will be right
Okay.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
it comes into effect at the end of the turn.
Okay. And then what are you going to do before blink comes into effect?
Eldritch Blast, please.
Okay. Are you gonna do the big one or just a regular 2-shot?
Try the big one. See how that goes.
Roll.
So
to
just
hit.
roll one.
Roll 1 to hit.
That is a 13, so no.
Luckily, it fizzles out just before you did it. You were unsuccessful in firing the bolt, and you couldn't find a good spot, so you managed to clench your fist just before, and it ripples away before you managed to cast the trick. And then you blink out.
Do I not have to roll for the blink?
Did you not already roll for the blink? Because it comes into effect at the end of your turn. And roll for the blink. I thought you already rolled for that. That's why you were taking forever.
11, so I blink.
Okay. You disappear. Okay. Connar is the top of the order, but he's not fucking here right now. So, he's gonna, when he comes back, it's his turn. The assailant, the mysterious stranger that's been fighting this, moves, just kind of pushes Drosk out of the way. Says, "Move! This thing's mine. I want what's inside." And she sort of does a spin herself and cracks it right into the side.
Actually, Lady was supposed to go first. Go first ahead of Quint anyway. So.
Oh, my order on initiative.
No, because when we started, I remember Lady went first and then Quint.
Okay, well, the lady then goes. I must have written it down wrong, but it's 18. So the lady goes, and she, after seeing this happen, she smacks into the side of it. A loud ringing occurs, and a bolt of lightning cracks into the side of it, and then begins to recoil back in. Then she sort of whips around behind herself again, and then gets into a guarded position right next to the thing and says, "Come on, you fucking beast." The creature now has a big dent in the side with cracks of oozing liquid irons just melting and hitting the floor. Next up will be the beast. It is going to... Quint, you're back. Go.
I'm good. I can go?
It's your turn.
Yep, go.
It's your turn.
Me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use the angel head and try smiting through that.
Okay. Roll to hit.
26. 27.
Okay. Those are the 2 hits. So using the Saint's head, you sort of swing it around and then do 2 quick pumps into the creature. Just boom, boom.
On the second pump, can I actually roll smite damage or no?
You're using smite?
Yes.
It thrums out. You lose another slot.
Hooray! That is a total of... Yeah, my regular damage altogether is 20 plus 26. I'm sorry, plus 16. So that is 36 damage, and then I'm going to try to punch it with the blackened hand.
You have... No, because it replaces your blackened hand with the other flail. So you're using the devil's head instead of the blackhand.
Okay.
Which is better, because it's higher damage.
Yep. 27.
You then, after doing the 2 wide arcs, sort of clambering into the thing, you then fling from the side, almost like yeeting it from like an underhanded throw yeet of the devil's head, which ignites in fiery explosions, cracking into it. You rolled a
15 damage. Something? Yep, 27.
Yep, 15. You crack it right in the face. It reels back. Next is the beast. The beast is taking quite a beating at this point. So what it does is it rolls back up into its spiked form and then careens backwards into Drosk, who is, at this point, was directly behind it. Drosk, your suit,
Yes.
your robe of shadows, the stealth suits, change and coalesce. You guys see Drosk bulk up, just get fucking jacked as shit, covered in these large black spikes sort of tailing off, and this leather jacket-looking thing sort of appears around him, and he manages to make a strength check.
All right. That's about.
So remember,
All
you
right.
have a +5 modifier now to strength.
It would be a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's not enough. Even with your newfound strength, you manage to hold it back for just a bit, but then you are hit with the full weight of this thing. You take... that's a bad roll. 31 bludgeoning damage as this thing sort of rolls over you. You do manage to stand up, shaking it off a little bit.
31, right?
31 total.
Don't worry. I rolled good on my hit dice earlier.
I'm proud of you. Ben, you act a fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm not used to this part of combat.
Yeah, absolute unit. The creature then sort of rolls back out from its horrible spiked ball form, and then it fires another jet in a line, hitting you, the assailant, and Quint in a liquid metal jet.
All right.
Dex save.
All right, don't worry, guys.
Drosk, I don't know if I got you to add this on, but because of the armor suits, you do have a disadvantage on stealth, on dexterity checks.
Even with evasion, even with evasion,
yeah, it's a big.
Well,
bulky
evasion
fucking suit.
just
actually,
if you succeed, you just take no damage. That's all evasion does.
Which will still be in effect. This is just your dexterity checks.
I rolled a nat 20 on my dex save, Nifty. So
okay,
that's 20.
so
I got an 8, unfortunately.
an 8. Okay.
But can I use a reaction for uncanny dodge?
Technically,
what does it do?
yes. It halves damage.
Yep, you can have the damage for sure. And the other one failed. Okay. Great. So the total damage for that was 29.
Actually,
So-
wait. If I use uncanny dodge and on top of evasion, that means it's like, it's half twice.
That's only if you succeed.
No. If I succeed,
Then it's half
I
twice.
take
But
no
you still
damage.
need to make a Constitution save.
that's fine.
Okay. Roll
Oh
Constitution.
God, that's a 5.
Ben, you are now restrained by metal. It has now sort of stuck into the sand. You're held down by this cooled iron sort of cocoon sort of wrapped around you.
How much damage was that? Did I take?
29 halves twice for you.
Okay.
And next up is your turn.
My turn. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're going to have to roll a strength check to get out of it.
Am I rounding up or down when I'm dividing by half?
Round up. So
Okay,
for
so that's
7, then
8.
you roll, then it's 8, right?
Yes. So that'd be okay. I'm still fine. Okay.
You're
I guess
restrained in a metal cocoon. You can roll strength to break out of it, but that'll use your action. You only have the bonus.
All right. I can still shoot though, right?
Yeah, it shoots from any part of your body. Your head is still free.
Third eye arrow.
Okay, you shoot it from the middle of your forehead. It's a hit.
Nah.
Drosk has effectively become a shit turret, by the way, guys.
Guys. Okay, so I hit. I just hit
What's the roll?
20.
Yeah, you hit.
That's a 9.
9 damage. You managed to shoot it. Pierces the armor, metal. arrow is sort of more metallic ooze spurts from it. You have your bonus action, which you can still use to shoot, but not to break free.
All right, 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
You know, the only thing I'm imagining right now is Drosk doing is, you know the animation of Kakuna doing Poison Sting, like in the Gen 1 games. It's just that. Drosk.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna like
2 arrows spewing
let's
out.
see, you can roll one.
Roll damage.
I'm just gonna roll. I rolled a 6, but I'm also rolling it a second time, so I got so I have a 16. It's because I'm using Orcish Fury.
Okay. So 16 damage, bam. This thing isn't looking as good as it was a few minutes ago.
It would have been even worse if you just said, like, Dan, describe your kill. I'm stuck.
Next up is Aeyier. You are blinked. Okay. It's not looking great. You are in another dimension, another plane. What are you going to do?
Well, I'll be back at the start of my turn,
so nothing?
Try the big boy hit again.
Can you hit it in another dimension? You can?
He comes back at the beginning of the turn and then disappears at the end.
Alright, so you 10 feet closer. You fire your cosmic arm turns into this big swollen version of itself ballooning up as this power begins to get shoved through your palm. Roll to hit.
That is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit, my friend. Roll 10d10.
But can you just do that for me? Save us time.
I can do it real quick. That is
10d10 force.
10d10. All right. Damn. All right. 37.
Okay. Zach, your hand balloons, the muscles and everything sort of contorts into this cosmic sort of starscape as this beam of pure energy through the creature. It explodes from the top. Metal spewing everywhere. And it collapses. And from it, a new form arises. Athena, introduce your character, please.
All right, hi, I'm back. So, describing this is kind of weird. This figure that emerges from the demon is about 6'2", entirely metallic. Has some short, like golden metal shoulder-length hair, and has a witch's hat that's made of willow and has a sword strapped onto her back. Funnily enough, it's missing a breastplate.
Metal oozes and drips off the form, spilling out. It is clutching its head. I've posted pictures in the chat for you all to peruse.
Yeah.
It stands up, and the lady in white sort of immediately goes in and begins like scooping up hot metal, and is kind of like trying to search for something before it cools, seemingly unaffected by the heat. And sort of, damn it.
Irma?
Does Quint recognize it or no?
That looks like an Irma.
That
looks like an Irma design from my knowledge.
Yeah.
If insisted.
Did he actually say Irma?
In character, we're gonna say that because that's really great.
I mean, no, that's what Drosk would say because like he'd be familiar with Irma.
The figure looks up and just kind of looks at Drosk confused for a moment and just says, "No? What do you mean, Drosk?" And it's a voice that you guys remember.
Quint is running towards it. Arms stretched out, just throw like devil head, throw to the side, just tries to pick up this metal lady.
It's really heavy. You're gonna have to make a high strength check for me, bro.
All right. I got the last of my rage in. 24.
No,
that's
gone
normal
at this point.
Yeah.
That's your regular?
Yeah, that's my
you
regular.
You barely managed to pick it up. It's weird to pick up. It's heavy. You've been picked up. Yeah, your back goes as you pick it up.
She wraps her arms around Quint.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine, because despite me having to be stand and medic, Drosk, Quint also knows lay on hands, so he's fine.
Yeah. Quick, can I use all the lay on hands just to repair my spine as it Mortal Kombat breaks?
Yeah. Drosk, at this point, the armor suits expand and boom, you're freed from your prisoner. Back to the
I thought we were gonna have a bit where I'm just standing, where like everyone's like gathering around New Serena, and they're all just like,
oh, fine. No, if you don't want to break out, fine. You don't break out. You still see the metal.
I'm trying. Let me roll my strange saves.
Yeah, roll your strength saves.
That's.
Hey, yeah, you've disappeared now. You're like, oh my god, is it?
I got 16.
6 seconds later.
I'm free now.
Yeah. 6 seconds later, Aeyier piffs back in, and she's like sort of holding her temple and sort of talking as if she's talking to you, and she's like, I can't believe it. I saw you die. Everything that happened disappears again. And I thought you were gone, but you're back. Disappears again.
Every time she blinks, Serena's just like moving to go speak, and then she blinks, and Serena's just like, what? And then she goes to move to talk to Aeyier again, and then she's just,
It lasts for a minute.
Guys, Zach's connection to the game is bad.
Finally, Aeyier pips back in and finishes what she was saying. None of you got any of what she said, by the way.
Yeah.
It's the most she had spoken ever. What's the last bit, Zach? What's the last bit of what Aeyier says? During that, 1 minute monologue that she had, where she's missed 80% of it.
Gee, I honestly, you caught me off guard with that part. Gee, I don't know, right?
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm trying.
If it was a gross owl, then maybe you'd roleplay.
Yeah, imagine it's a gross owl. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry. Oh.
We just want what's best for you.
Look, no pressure, even though we're applying lots of pressure.
Aeyier just pips back in, and Athena has finished her sentence. Anyway, Serena, you're back.
yeah.
How was death?
Awful. Actually, not that bad, all things considered.
For real. For real. At least that puts one worry to bed.
But she kind of reaches one hand up.
All your friends look different.
Yeah. She kind of reaches a hand up towards her face where there's willow branches that are hanging from the end of her hat, kind of in front of her eyes. And so she just reaches up and she pushes them out of the way. Her face is entirely metallic. And her hand's not really kind of attached to the rest of her arm. There's just kind of a space there and a ring. And then her hand kind of floats where it's supposed to be. And she has this big smile on her face, and she's just turning and looking at all of you.
Quint has not let go, by the way.
One arm is definitely still wrapped around Quint.
Yeah.
No. We're switching now. Serena picks up Quint.
Do it.
What would that be? What would that be?
That's strength.
You're fine. You can pick him up. He's not made of metal.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so I can just pick him up.
Yeah, just pick him up.
I can just pick Quint up now. Hi.
I mean, Quint's got metal in him. He's 6'10" and
Yeah, but you're not made entirely out of metal.
Okay.
Oh, For reference, even all of her organs and everything are now metal.
Yep.
Serena is entirely metal. But go on.
Quint's. I'm assuming the helmet at this point has disappeared.
Yeah, it's folded back.
Yeah, it's folded back and just tears like waterfalls. Just goober face underneath that fucking heavy metal ass mask.
She suplexes you into the molten metal. Die.
All right, and rolling the death saving throws. It's 5, 12, 16. Nat 20, I live, yeah!
Yay! Anyway.
Another demon shows up, rips off your leg.
Gives you a new one. You now have a cool leg. You have a peg leg. That's a sword.
It's a gun!
You're
a pirate.
Quint spins around and fires machine gun. Anyway, from his leg.
Everyone gets shot. Everyone gets shot. Roll new character.
Serena kind of looks over at everybody and she just says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you. He would have heard if I had said or written down anything. I couldn't. I'm sorry."
Yeah. That's great. Where's the rest of the loot?
We're having
this is the new girl.
Yeah,
Serena turns around, just kind of tilts her head to the side a little bit. What other loot?
These kinds of demons are some that Hector sends down in order to impart gifts onto people that he likes a lot. So I figured there'd be a gnarly new sword, or a cool shield, or a fucking helmet, maybe.
Oh.
There's nothing. It's just some broad with a big sword.
Some broad, I'll tell you right now, she's...
Oh, step off, you fucking
fuck off, you
piece of
God
shit.
damn it, eat my dick, you fucking...
Serena steps
barely did anything.
I'll put my hammer to your skull, you rough-nosed little shite.
I'll fucking flail you into the fucking earth and you just eat.
I'd like to see you try, you piss dick little wimp.
You fucking...
Roll initiative, Quint.
Serena steps in between the two of them, and she just is kind of giving Quint like a little stop hand, and she looks over at the other, and she's like, "I'm sorry. As far as I know, I was the only thing in there, but
Shit, I'm never gonna get out of the
nice
fucking
to meet you, at least.
Yeah.
For real."
But wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I've never met you in my life. I would remember a big spiky lady. I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't a big spiky lady when we met. I was just a voice, as were you.
Oh, fuck off.
Hello.
Why don't you do that yourself? We're having a moment here.
Now piss off, you fucking green-skinned
God damn it,
garbage
we're
man.
back at fucking step one, aren't we?
Oh, that's it. I'm going to clobber you, silly.
Fucking cover you.
Quint, you need to stop.
You need to stop.
Quint takes a
I
deep
don't
breath.
like it.
Listen. Drosk puts a hand on his shoulder. Stop. Get some help.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Quint takes a deep breath. I'd like to kindly ask you to please leave as we have a nice tender moment amongst friends, please.
Stop.
Actually,
We don't have time for tender moments. We're about to...
I have to find a way out of this fucking piece of shit beach that I've been here for the past 25 or so years. Alright? I don't have the fucking time for tender moments. This is the first fucking thing that I've seen here in the past 20 years other than bloody crabs.
Ah, so you fought the crabs too.
you fought
Fight a crab.
What?
You hunt a crab and you eat it. I haven't had a stomach in a millennia and here I am. Eat fucking crabs.
I know.
I'm trying to get out of a colossus
Haven't
that
had
I
a
fucking made.
stomach?
What?
Who are you? Let's just get that out of the way. I'm Quint. This is Serena.
I don't give a
Drosk.
fuck what your name is.
No, I give a fuck what your name... Deep breath. Deep breath.
Yeah, you
Right.
take a deep breath. Inhale my precious air.
you garbage man. I don't like this
You
one.
seriously have to have that attitude. Just stop.
Don't you start.
This is getting nowhere with this.
Oh my god.
Please don't do
Listen.
that.
Can we just take a moment to just... I get it. You're pissed. Alright? But I don't think the monster was for you. Don't you think it's kind of weird how we coincidentally showed up as that monster showed up?
No, I think it was fucking rude because I found the monster first. And
Maybe the monster wasn't
thinking that
looking
one
for you.
of my mates would send me a gift.
Who?
Hector, who else do you think would send a giant bulbous demon filled with metal? It's the big scary man with a trident. Fucking cocky ass bastard.
Talk as if you
You
know
follow,
personally.
you follow Hector?
Please.
Follow
She
him?
just-
The man isn't even worth enough to be jamming me toes, mate.
So why would he help you?
How'd I get
Lady
picked?
Gorm, please.
Wait, this is Gorm.
Ah, shite.
Oh.
Oh.
I told you we were coming.
Yeah, I figured, but I didn't figure they'd be dickheads.
Okay,
They're
and
rough around the
I
edges.
was just trying to
Oh,
tell
the
you.
only member of your party that I like is the shadowy one.
Oh,
I've
thank
been
you.
trying to tell you that your shouting isn't going to get us anywhere.
No, nothing's gonna get us anywhere because apparently there's nothing fucking here other than beaches, coconuts, and crabs.
I mean, honestly, that actually sounds pretty nice compared to, have you
It's
seen...
always nighttime here. I haven't had a drink in 7 days.
Have you tried fermenting the coconuts?
Fermenting the coconut? No, there's nothing in the coconut. There's more coconut.
We aren't
It's hair
we're
like,
not
all the way through.
going to
Head and
get
tail.
anywhere by standing here and arguing.
Yeah, we're not gonna get here anyway.
What have you learned about this place besides that there's nothing to eat?
There's bits and you can walk on the water. That's it.
Have you tried going out that way?
Yes. Every single time I walk more than 2,000 feet in any direction, I end up back here on the main island. And no salesmen travel through here either. No boats, no ships. You can't even go below the surface. Best you can do is scoop up a handful of water. Boil it, maybe get some salt out of it, put something on your crabs. I don't fucking know.
Would I be able to try and tune with my patrons, see if they know anything?
Okay, give it a go.
Yeah, please.
You focus on the sword. You guys just see Aeyier kind of plonk the sword down in her lap as she just sort of sits there and closes her eyes. And then you continue on. Aeyier!
Fuck you, Gorm! Thanks for the institutional racist...
That's not my fault!
Well, now I know!
I've been here for thousands of years, you prick! Anyway,
I'm just gonna. I don't want to be in this conversation anymore.
Drosk stealth suits and disappears.
I'm gonna
like
check,
the Homer meme where he
I'm gonna
backs into the
check out the
bushes.
islands. I'm gonna check out the island, do my own
Okay.
thing.
Have fun. See you. Yeah.
Yep.
You are not presented with anything, nothing visual, but you are shrouded in darkness, nothing but the sword in your lap. And as you touch it over, you hear a very soft whisper. Climb up. And then you pull back to reality.
What was it, sorry?
Climb up.
Okay.
And then you returned to, you fucking piece of little fucking jizz at the bottom of my shoe. I swear to God, I'll rip your great nuts right off.
Yo, fuck you. You wish you had my fucking nuts. Anyway,
oh, no,
what did you,
my
hey,
balls are 9 times bigger than yours, you prick!
fucking-
Serena's
what
walked over to the water at this point.
Okay. You two,
She's standing
can
on
you
top of
please
it.
stop?
Just waddling around.
Yeah, she's just exploring. She's never seen a beach before.
Nice.
So this is her first time seeing a beach. So she's just kind of
Hey.
looking.
Hey, I'm so just real quick.
Mhm.
Nifty rolled this up. I kept joking about the beach episode.
Oh, literally in my notes, I wrote, "They're having a beach episode without me."
I would never.
My
Anyway,
notes are chaotic. I can't wait for you to see them.
can I
Yep.
sort of look around for something that would allow us to climb up, or something that would hint at?
There's trees. Coconut trees.
Okay.
And Quint and Gorm are in a heated debate about whose nuts are bigger.
Why up does that mean?
You climb up a tree?
Yeah, try that.
Roll a dexterity check for me. No, sorry, roll an Baddox or athletics check.
That's
Random question: Who took my chest guard?
Hey,
Who took
Oh.
you what?
The
Who took
breastplate.
my chest? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Quint.
Fucking this version of her,
Quint, I need
Kitty's
it.
out. She has none.
Oh, Quint. Then he's like, "Give me one moment." Hey, Serena, I actually have your stuff. Here you go. He gives I don't know if you want your dress back or anything, but here's your breastplate. And,
Thank you. And
is
she
there anything else
gently
I can?
takes it.
Is there anything else I could get for you?
No, Drosk, it's alright. Oh, Drosk. Fuck.
What the fuck? Okay.
No, I'm just
I've been
stupid.
practicing my.
Piece of shit.
No, you see Drosk laughing maniacally and like in the like fading into the background like.
Serena looks tired as fuck. She's been here 2 minutes and y'all have tired her out.
Come back
No,
here, you
no,
purple
no.
nose, little brown nose, and fucking garbage shit heel. We're not done with our verbal debate.
Give me one moment.
Stop being a fucking coward.
Is there anything else I could get you? I got some more gems. I don't know if you'll.
She throws a coconut at you.
Quint does not sell at all. Just coconut cracks against his head, splits in half. Anything. I got some
It
more
just
gems.
escalates. It goes from like a coconut, then a branch,
Super bit later.
some drift. Just
Give me-
Serena's just holding the breastplate in one arm and the other has, like, her other hand is kind of, like, rested on her lips, very concerned.
you just sort of click it in very gently. It fits perfectly.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna come back for my walk and check on Aeyier.
Nothing. Aeyer's halfway up a tree.
Aeyier,
You
you doing?
suspect
Yes.
this may be a mental breakdown.
Aeyier, have you finally lost it?
Have you lost your shit then?
Why are you trying to climb a tree?
Because I was
Hey.
told to climb up.
Okay then. I climb up with or with ease.
You're at the top of the tree at this point.
That's like... All right. Aeyier, what am I looking for?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So like what? So you're trying to climb. Someone told you to climb? Aeyier.
Yes. So I asked someone.
You climb up, and you're both on the top of the tree now to have this conversation.
Is there anything of note?
Make a perception check.
Can I make an investigation check?
You can make a perception check.
All right, here. Let me. All right. Here, you're best off helping me. You're best off just helping me.
You say that as I roll.
God damn.
Don't tell me the roll. Dr. Drosk. Let him roll it.
Okay then. Go.
We got an 18.
Do I see them climbing?
You
Well,
do.
I'm pretty.
Okay.
I'm still pretty dark. I think I'm still pretty dark right now. Or am I still wearing my? Am I still wearing my? I don't know which cloak I'm wearing. Right
Your suits are just a regular cloak. You just have to play
Okay.
the cloak.
Even if she doesn't see you, she's gonna see me.
Okay.
So, yeah, she can see you. You're just black and
All right,
Serena's just looking back and forth between these two on the tree and the other two fighting.
Yeah, at this point, it's gotten,
passively...
they're like right in each other's face now.
Yeah.
Screaming.
For the god of judgment, you sure are fucking judgmental!
For a little shite, you sure are a little bitch! What are you gonna do, big man? You gonna cry?
Was an 18 give me Nifty?
An 18 allows you to see that one of the stars is a little lower than the rest in the sky. About maybe...
I reach for the star. Oh.
400 feet away. You're gonna reach for that, huh? You reach for the star. You don't get it, but you certainly reach.
Okay.
It seems to be hovering over another island, sort of a little bit, about 400 feet of walking over the water.
And from what Gorm said, we can't get there.
Well, no, she said whenever she walks about 2,000 feet in any direction, she always comes back to the same spot.
Oh well, I have the ring of water walk. So you're saying the star is just a little bit over that?
You look over at Serena. She's standing on the water fine.
Oh, I have.
She does not have a ring of water walking.
Damn it! It was the white key. Anyway, I nudge Aeyier like, hey, that star looks kind of weird, and it's a little bit over, and it's like a little bit over that island.
You also see that, Aeyier.
Looks like it's a place to start.
Yep, we got a lead. Okay, let's go.
Okay, climb down.
At this point, Quint is just kind of tired at yelling and just waiting for Gorm to stop.
Gorm has not stopped.
Hey, did you guys discover a way? My voice hurts a lot from screaming.
We got a lead.
And I win yet again.
Yeah, way to go. Congrats.
Yep. All right, we're gonna head over to the island.
All right.
We got reason to believe that the exit's that way.
What reason?
See a little star right there?
I see thousands of stars.
Okay, I'm pointing out the one.
Okay, yeah, I still see thousands of stars in the direction that you're pointing, because believe it or not, those are very fucking far away.
Well, one's a little bit lower than the rest.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So here, everyone pack your shit up, whatever you need to pack up. We gotta get going. Right.
Well, if you want Gorm, but I'm not making you do anything.
What?
I said you can follow if you want Gorm, I'm not gonna make you do anything.
I mean, neither was I, but I figured she wanted to get the fuck out of here.
You're damn fucking right, I do. I like this one. He's a good one. What's his name again?
Drosk.
I'll remember that.
Thank you.
Good bloke. Good bloke.
Yep. He is.
Shut up.
One more thing. Serena, I got some of your shit.
Serena, who's still kind of just on the water, and for the record, she's just holding like a physical version of her spiritual weapon. She kind of looks over at Drosk and she's like, "Oh, what stuff?"
Your money and your medicine kit.
Oh yes. And then she walks back over to him.
All right.
Would you like the stuff I have back to?
You guys divvied up my things so quickly. Yes, please.
Believe it or not, I was actually not the one to act quickly on that.
Let me guess, it was the orc in purple.
It was. I didn't think.
On the spot.
Quint.
Hold out.
I appreciate your honesty, Drosk. Listen, hey, Starlight, whatever your fucking name is, Serena, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like, Magic Man McGee and his weird starry-eyed companion. I like Dross though; he's all right.
Thank you.
Make sure these two are up to the task. One of them seems mad, and the other seems mad.
I assure you, they're both up for it.
Okay. Well, I trust your judgment. That's never a sentence I thought I would ever say. Okay, let's go.
Quint's
Alright.
keeping his mouth shut at this point. Just, I'm tired.
I'm
so
gonna
tired.
lead. I'm leading the way.
All right, so you reach the island at this point. Actually, before we reach the island, it's about 400 feet, so I don't know how long that is to travel, but it's going to take a bit. Does anyone want to have a conversation
Um,
on the way over?
I
Quint,
guess I.
We
Um,
probably should.
I
Why in our party should probably talk.
Need to talk.
I mean, like, if someone wants to talk party member to party member, go ahead.
Okay, who wants to talk party member to party member?
I just think all of us as a whole should talk.
Okay, someone start it off.
So Serena, how was dying?
Okay.
Not all bad. It definitely could have been worse.
Yeah, it looked. It definitely didn't look good from the other side.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
You died?
Yeah, well, she got better. Idiot.
Yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is how the fuck did you get better?
I don't. That's not for me to answer. Serena, how'd you get better?
Yeah, that's a very good
You've
question.
been a doctor for 20 minutes. And you're like, I diagnosed you with.
Listen, I've been assigned party doctor for like less than a day. This is not of my medical.
Tiring,
not of my
ain't it?
medical.
Do not
Serena-
question my.
Serena kind of looks down, like, at her body. And,
roll a medicine check. Roll a medicine check. Well, to answer that, we need to talk about parallel universes.
She looks down at her body and she kind of sighs softly. And she just says, well, that was one of Hector's demons.
I know.
He put me back together.
Hector put you back together.
Yes.
That mother. He's not supposed to do that.
Well, he did.
Well, he made a promise.
Yeah, clearly. What did you offer him? The man doesn't respond to anything. Seduction, sex, none of the above. Certainly not the word of the written law, nor threats. The man's as stubborn as an ox.
That he is. You aren't wrong.
You're wrong. Well, most of the time.
But no, actually, I didn't offer him much of anything.
Then what's the fucking point?
I needed eyes off me,
If I
and
know.
I got that.
With the brief interaction we did have with, you know who.
I don't. Can
I
someone
wouldn't-
tell me, please?
I look at Serena like, is it safe to even say the name? Without...
She shrugs, because she's not sure, actually.
I want to stay safe, but I don't want the pervert showing up again.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Let's just call him the pervert.
Oh, hurt teeth.
Yeah. God damn it, that's what we were trying to avoid saying, but alright.
But hey, at least she's in the know.
In the know.
Of course she is.
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking mind reader, not anymore. I've got red blood blowing through me veins at the moment.
Yeah, why is that? That's a question.
Because I killed a god, and it wasn't the right one. Someone upon the pinnacle nicks the miracle itself. Someone was very quick to blame their companion of mine, and as per the scripture and lore of heaven's decree, I had to execute him. I did so personally instead of asking Hector to do it, and it turned out he didn't have the miracle in his person. So
You mean, you're talking about Servain, right?
who do you think?
I mean, like, if it makes you feel any better, he at least he doesn't.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't talk to me about Serena.
Sure. That's a bad ground.
I'll hear what you have to say, and this is said and done. I still got to find out who took the miracle upon the Colossus' peak.
I think the answer's obvious.
Aye, but we cannot. As a god who has had a lot of time to go over her humiliation, I would like to have it be noted that we can't cast judgment too quickly.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Because that led to terrible things happening.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Hector could have taken a miracle. Irma could have taken a miracle. Greedo,
neither of those two did.
My point is that it could have been any of us. It certainly wasn't me. I wouldn't be here right now if I did. And Servain wouldn't be dead. As far as we're aware, Hercules himself, he could have just taken over in my stead. Paraded himself around as me, stolen my following, and changed my law. I've been gone for thousands of years. It's not a stretch of the imagination.
Quint's doing the fucking concerned face. Well, I got something to tell you.
What?
How do you feel about orcs?
What? They're strong, burly folk.
Well,
they have a varying degree of personalities.
Yeah.
And some are pleasant, she gestures to Drosk, and some suck dick, and she gestures to you.
Well, I grew up in one of your churches.
It seems like that.
We don't have any churches.
Well,
what the fuck would I have a church for? I have a courthouse, like every town, where people.
Yeah.
It seems
about
like
that.
It seems Gormaldra seems to think. It seems Gormaldra seems to think every orc is like Quint Gorm. That's the best way I could put this.
Have a chiseled jaw.
Oh, thank you.
Nope. They suck a lot of dick.
They suck a lot of dick. Orcs are gay now. I mean, good for
No.
you.
No.
Can someone
they think orcs are.
bluntly?
All right, I'll explain it to you. God damn it! I grew up with every Gorm priest telling me that I was a fucking subhuman piece of garbage.
Well, you are subhuman. You're a half orc, which means a part of you is. They treated you differently, is what you're.
They treated me differently. Your religion's racist now. Congratulations.
Fuck me dead.
It's an entire war.
You're known for racism.
I'm going to rend the head off of that whiny little twink. I'm gonna snap his fucking bones. I'm gonna eat him for breakfast.
I hope you do, honestly. His church is sexist.
Finally, we can agree on something.
Sexist? Ooh, that rustles my gym. He better not have laid a single hand on my wife, or I swear to God I'll eat them for breakfast.
Did you know that everyone actually thinks you're a man?
Yeah, I found that out recently.
Fuck. This is bullshit. I hate not having omnipotence. This is the fucking worst. A man. Like a effeminate man who could be mistaken as a woman, or like beard.
Nope.
Look.
No.
Big, strong, burly.
Yeah.
swear to God, I'm gonna rip his nuts off and make him live as a woman in his own universe. See what he likes. Fucking prick.
Please do.
Oh my god. Hey, Gordon, I want to apologize for earlier. You are just like the best person I've probably ever met in a while.
Hey, you too. Fuck this guy. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
He's not as bad as you think he is.
What? Heracles? We were just shit talking.
No,
about it a
no,
second
no,
ago.
no.
No, Quint. Quint's
Yeah,
not
I
as
know,
bad as you think he is.
Yeah, he's fine. You know, I don't have a problem with him anymore. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, we're cool.
That sucks.
Heracles,
We're cool.
however, yes, he does.
What a dick. They
Yeah,
now got
no.
arms around each other.
Yeah, no.
Walking
We're
in the
fist
sky.
bumping. We're fist bumping.
Fucking that little shit. That motherfucker. Why'd I trust him? Why'd I believe him?
Yeah, no. So,
He came to me crying. The little prick. Crocodile, no doubt.
yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. What a... Hey, as someone who's had their significant other hurt by, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Fuck. Someone you
That comes
care
out of the ground.
about...
What?
She punches you. She punches you 400
He has a
feet
baseball
into
bat.
water.
He rears up to
In my notes, actually, from earlier, I literally, like, wrote down, like, I think I feel your dad judging you. I mean, the statement still stands. I feel your dad judging you.
Yeah, as someone who's had someone they care about hurt by, Heracles, fuck that bitch.
He's. I swear to God, my wife better be okay. You've seen her, right? Being a
Yes.
liar by his bed or whatever.
Yes.
I got a little bit Barbish.
He was,
Oopsie doodles.
Oopsie doodle. Sounded
he
like
was
fucking
in
Swedish
your
now.
realm, actually.
I beg of my realm.
Yes.
He's holed up in my realm.
Remember when you got
That
mad
took
at
a
me and
million
yelled?
years to create that fucking realm.
When I was speaking with you and I disappeared and came back and you were yelling, I had attempted to go to your realm and he was there with Goddess Aeyier, and it was not good.
Little glow speck of honey. I'm going to kill him. I'm actually gonna kill him.
Please do.
Hey, I'll help. Honestly.
Oh, fucking! I've seen you swing those flares around me. You better.
You
We're
bet
up
I at my ass I will.
You're
Well,
fucking
right
damn
too.
right. I'll tell you what. Here, take one of my boons. She fucking
What?
clicks on your arms, and then the sparks of lightning jet up into the hand that is not the blackened one. Now that's the very last of my godly essence. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
Yeah, good. You smack that motherfucker in the face with the angel-looking one.
You can do it, Quint. I believe in you.
I can be your angel or your devil.
You're both right now.
Your
actually.
smites with the saint heads now do lightning damage instead of rage.
Oh.
Okay. Nice.
Serena kind of steps forward.
And the sorry, 1 second. And the smite is no longer derived from Hector. It's now derived from Gorm.
Okay. I'm just trying to...
Now you felt Gorm's power before, or what you
Yeah.
thought was. It's very different. It feels lightningy. It basically feels like you've taken a shot of pure caffeine.
Woo!
It's like an
have to-
adrenaline shot. Like you're
You
good
have to
go.
really poop now.
You have to. You shit your pants.
Every time he smites, he has to shit himself.
So your lightning strike, your smites done with the saint's head are now derived from Gorm instead of Hector.
Nice.
Okay. So the devil's head is fire.
Saint's head is lightning.
Okay, cool.
Hooray.
All right. Well,
How far are we from the island now?
depends on how much conversation's left. Are we done or are we
Serena does
continuing?
Serena
I
does
think
want to say something.
Keep going.
She kind of steps forward up to Gorm and she holds like a hand out but doesn't touch her. She's just kind of like using her hands as she speaks. I've heard about something new that the prick has done. He's decided to crusade. He's killed all but me of Irma's followers.
Well, yeah, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
You're not alone, though. You have Drosk.
We're all that's left, then. He went after all of her witches.
Under whose name? His or mine?
Do I remember?
It was Gomes.
She just kind of gestures to Gorm, not wanting to say it, but wanting to give her her answer.
I did the right thing. Okay? I know it doesn't look like it. I know it seems like I ran and was shirking my responsibilities, but you don't understand. Right? I committed a great crime. I killed an innocent man. I needed to be humbled. So I came back here with all my humiliations to experience the world as it was. And when I felt that I was ready, I went to the Colossus. I've been trapped in here for millennia at this point. I couldn't have known. I'm sorry. But I'll make it right. I'll fix it. It's my job.
I don't think that's a job you can do alone anymore.
Damn right it's not, but it's my job. And I'll do it alone or with mates. Doesn't matter to me none. I'm not an arrogant prick.
Mates?
Yeah, you are daft. You're sick as dick shit. Yes.
Yeah, no,
mate,
like trust
of course
me,
we
it gets
are.
fun.
You stupid.
Gorm,
Yes.
it gets funny once you know how you play him.
He's not an instrument, mate. He's a person.
I know.
Hey, buck up. Stand up straight. Your posture's fucked.
You talk. Wait, which one of us, Drosk?
Talking to Drosk. Stand up straight. There's some fucking pride in your chest. Puff that shit out, right? You're a big man. Act like it. Fucking hell.
You're the only one who ever gave me that confidence before. Thank you.
Don't fucking thank me for being a good bloke. Right, that's all you. Be proud of it. Not thankful. Moron.
I can't stop smiling. like Drosk has been like smiling this almost this entire conversation.
Jeez Louise. So you chuckle fucks are the one that are gonna go up there, knock on Herc's door and be like, hey, I'm here to kick Alex. That's your plan.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's a shit plan.
It's been
Do you have
working
a better one?
so far.
Yes, of course I have a better one.
Oh.
Okay, then lay it on us.
Right, as soon as we get to the river at the edge of time and actually cross over the threshold, the first thing that we're going to do is fucking hide.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Hide?
Yes, of course hide. Are you stupid? Yes, of course we're going to be hiding. What else would we be doing? The last
Why
thing we
would
want
you
to
hide?
do... Well, we're mortals. We're mortal.
We're mortal.
We are still mortal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can... She sort of puts a finger across her neck, indicating that we'll fucking die.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
Catch
like-
my fucking drift yet.
I mean, like if we came here, death isn't that bad of an option.
Yeah, well, it is. Hey, because guess
come
what?
here
Your
to-
soul doesn't get returned back to the earth or any bullshit like that. You don't get taken to Hector's realm or Aasimar or death or anything along those lines. You don't even get to see me at the top of the pantheon anymore. You go straight to that motherfucker. And guess what he's going to do? Erase you. Poof. Done. You're gone. And if he does have the miracle, that's very feasible. He could theoretically erase all of the entire world in a snap of his fingers. More importantly, he could get rid of us permanently, forever. And I'm talking the infinites forever. Forever so big that you won't even be able to leave a last breath. No, what we're going to do is as soon as we reach the river at the edge of time, we're going to hide and we're going to wait. We're going to find some of the other gods and get them on our side. And then we're going to storm that motherfucker's pantheon. We're going to rip him from it and roll his head down the marble steps. But you need to grow some acre in your veins first.
I don't believe it would be hard to get other gods on our side, but
No, fuck no, it won't be. Especially when they see my
But I
gorgeous
didn't
face.
come here just to hide. I came here to change things. I'm not going to stay down.
All right, settle down, love. Jesus. Jesus isn't a god that exists, but you'll hear of him one day. Anyway, as I was saying,
Please don't make this canon.
Jesus rises up from above you. Hello, my children. Anyway.
It's Jesus!
Jesus!
Wait, that's how we walk on water. Fuck!
Turns out we were Jesus.
We all had Jesus in us all along.
We're going to
don't
be
say that.
hiding. We're going to be hiding
trying
in the
to-
winter wood. Alright, I'll do my best to find any other of the shades or any other gods and bring them to our position. As soon as we do, we'll be able to make our way along the river up into the Garden of Death. And from there, we should be able to coax Hercules down from his pantheon. The only issue is that we're going to need some bait.
Beats?
Bait! Bait!
Bait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Something to lure him, Drosk.
Bait! Is that better? We're gonna need some bait. You know,
All right.
like something for a trap.
Mm-hmm.
And the only one here that he seems to have any interest in is the tall drink of water standing right next to me here. I'm not pointing to you, Aeyier, I'm pointing to...
Yeah, I
Serena.
know who you're pointing to.
Okay, great, because I wasn't really looking and I'm not sure where you are right now.
Air's all the way in the back.
Yeah,
Oh, there you are. Sorry, Quint is huge, I couldn't see you.
yeah, sorry.
That's not...
Totally.
Never apologize for being absolutely stacked.
Duly noted.
She flexes.
How
Flex back.
tall is Gorm
respect.
in comparison to like Quint and Serena? How tall is
Tall as
she?
Quint, 6'8".
As tall as Quint? Okay.
Quint is 6'10".
Pretty much we're the tall
So-
Oh,
party
then
now.
she's 6'10", man.
All right, so we stand in eye for
yeah,
eye
the
to eye.
short ones now.
Yeah, she's a unit. Absolutely massive.
Is Drosk the shortest in the group now?
No, it's wait.
Aeyier.
Am I?
Oh, no, yeah, Drosk is the shortest.
Oh wait.
Serena got,
Wait,
Serena
how tall is
got
Air? How tall is Air? How tall is Air?
6'3".
6'3".
Serena's 6'2" now. So
Drosk
Drosk,
is
you're
standing at
the
6.
baby.
So no, like
6 foot.
wait. So I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3". Air 6'3", and Serena's 6.
You're still the shortest.
Oh no, I'm so shortest.
Ha!
Serena's taller, but she's 6'2".
How tall are you, Serena? How tall are you, Serena? 6'2". 6'5" with the hat. 6'5" with the hat. You're so
Yes.
funny.
It's like everyone still refers to you as baby.
Dave.
She's a whole ass metal woman.
And
she's
you're
baby.
All I wanna do is see you turn into,
You turn into
a giant woman. A giant woman.
Woman. I guess that's good enough.
I guess.
guess.
Yeah, 6.
Serena,
okay,
drink
that's
your fucking milk.
drink milk.
She can't drink.
All right. Is that Drosk? I think you had something you wanted to say as well.
No.
The
All right.
plan is to
Any
get the
other
flame from
exposition
him.
you guys want to have? Zach?
And said, is the plan to get the flame from him first?
We won't be able to get it from him until he's dead. What do you think? I killed Serene first. If he had it on his person, he would have to absorb it, which means an only way to extract it is to rend his head from his body and pull it out of his guts. Suffice to say, I didn't find anything but guts.
Okay.
No, I'm proud this moment.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to. But I did. Very human error, hence the she gestures to herself.
I don't get it.
Don't worry, Drosk. Don't worry.
I fucking with you,
Everyone's
okay? I
doing it.
get the joke. I get the joke.
Yeah, whatever you say, Drosk. Sorry,
Why
Drosk
is
is
everyone
just our
talking?
favorite.
Why? Like, everyone keeps referring to Quint as me. Like, you all want to hate.
I don't know why I did it.
Quint disappears from existence.
Drosk, no!
Well, it's because
It's
Quint
just
is
Drosk, only
running the rest of
Drosk.
the Colossus.
Drosk, no! What? What
Okay.
did
The
I do?
whole party
Sorry,
turns into just
if there's
Drosk.
nothing else to say. Yeah, it's just Drosk. Is that Vine where it's just like starring Drosk and also Drosk, and this is Drosk now featuring Drosk.
What's good?
We've reached the island now. Right. What now?
All right. I still see the star, right?
Yes.
Does it look significantly closer?
It looks closer. Still
All
in
right.
the sky.
Is there
All right,
anything
so-
that would...
We've
We
been
would
told
think
that
to
we have to
climb?
Climb up.
climb up. So,
Right.
is there anything I can notice that looks kind of climbable, or
Hmm.
something?
There
the-
are palm trees, but none of them reach the star.
Not high, no high enough mountain or whatever.
No, it's all palm trees.
How far away is that star? Can I tell?
How? That's about 100 feet in the air.
Can I shoot it? Can I shoot it with the sharpshooter feet?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot with the black arrow.
Roll to hit.
18.
That'll do it. You hit the star. The star.
All right.
Lands
I mean,
on a little sparkling orb.
Okay.
On the ground. That's one way to do it, I suppose.
I mean, it's the most direct way. As I approach the star.
Okay.
All right. So when I approach the star, what am I looking at exactly?
It's like a doorknob.
A doorknob. All right. I guess I'm gonna grab it and take it to the rest of the group, see what they can see.
Oh, a doorknob. Okay. Now what?
Well,
We find the door.
Have you all perhaps thought of the possibility that Drosk has just shot the doorknob off of the door?
Yes, I have taken that possibility.
I mean,
Good. Very good for you. I mean, I suppose you could try jamming it into something and twisting it.
Man. I could work.
okay. All right.
Give it a try.
We'll give it a try. Okay. Part the seas. Part the seas. Drosk is now Jesus. Okay then. Okay.
Hey, that's how Jesus fella was speaking a bit before.
Okay. We'll go with what we'll go with what Chad says. We're gonna part the seas.
I was kidding.
Hi, Editor Danny. We love you.
Hey, can Quint change his religion to Catholicism? Just asking.
No.
we all just start praising Jesus now.
the water turns to
Wholesome.
wine, and Greedo
And we
appears from the pit.
shrug off our hands.
This is a wholesome Christian
Serena
stream
begins
now.
washing, Serena begins washing Quint's feet. A
Like,
miracle.
you've heard it here, folks. We tricked you. This isn't D&D. It's a biblical sermon. Open up
Hi,
your Bible.
welcome to D&D Bible study. Fuck you.
We did have a D&D Bible study, though, several weeks ago.
Open up your Bibles.
Did you guys bring your Bibles? Open to Leviticus 3:16.
I have the New
I
Test-
can't
I got
do
the New
that, but I
Testament here.
can open it to Greedo, God of Life. I got that, but I can open it up to.
Okay. So
Editor
Joffrey's gonna
Danny
jam
apologizes
water.
for the derailment.
Okay.
Editor
So
Danny doesn't
either
care.
either A, like the door is just up there, and we gotta figure out a way to climb up there, or B, this is kind of like one of those magical stick it wherever you want, and it opens the door type of deal.
I will say, the stars in the ocean, is a very reflective surface, don't you think?
Like a mouse.
Yes. Yes. All right. All right. I still have the doorknob. I guess I'll take a look for the reflection of the star, and the
star's out. It's in your hand. What are you looking for?
Well, okay, I still have Wanderer for my background along with Outlander, so I have excellent memory for maps and geography, so I could pretty much have the location of where I shot the star clear in my mind.
You put it in that same location, and Twist does nothing.
Okay.
Great. It's a map. Nothing.
It's still a step forward.
Try communing with the patient again, see what I get.
It fails this time, unfortunately. Nothing.
Okay.
Well,
Does anyone know constellations or anything? Maybe there's I don't know. It's been a million years since I've seen. Well, not actually a million.
That would probably.
It's been a very long time since I've seen the skies on Home and Lumina.
Is it
That might be
out?
me. That's most likely that's me, because I get excellent memory of that shit.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look anything like the stars that you know, but why don't you do a little bit of a stargazing roll for me, Ben?
All right, what's the stargazing roll?
I suppose that a stargazing roll, it would be a practical thing, where you would have to find a specific constellation. So I'll get you to roll an investigation check for me to see if you can find a constellation, but first I would like you to roll an intelligence roll so that we have an idea of what you're trying to look for. If there's any specific constellations that you have in mind.
Intelligence save or just intelligence?
Check.
Okay, I got 22 for intelligence.
Okay. You seem to remember there being a few stories about people opening doors in constellations. So roll a perception check, roll an investigation check to see if you can find one of those constellations in the surface of the water.
Someone
Can we
wanna?
assist at all?
You guys don't know enough about stars to do so, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess I'm on my own for this one. That was a terrible idea, letting me do that by myself. I nat won the investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my
Drosk, it's taking you a little bit of time to find it.
I know what to. I have an idea, but it's like here. Who else?
Roll me a perception check to see if you can get a reroll on that investigation.
Okay.
Maybe explain to your party what you're looking
No,
for.
yeah, I'm bringing. Yeah, here, actually, can I bring Serena and bring her up to date?
Yeah. You let
Yeah.
them know that you're looking for a constellation that depicts a door.
Yeah, no, I'll give her that. I'll draw a couple of the images in the map, and tell her some stuff. Yeah.
See if
You
you
got
can
an
find it
idea?
in the sky.
Think you can find it.
Piff, roll with advantage a perception.
A perception.
Mhm.
That's a crit.
Crit fail,
20.
crit success.
24 total.
You find the constellation that Drosk was looking, but it is missing a star.
Okay, and that's the one I have in my hand. All right.
I would
Managed to find the
assume
constellation. Managed to find the constellation in the water. Drosk, you sort of raise it over in the perfect position where the star should align, and you place it in. The water seems to absorb it. You look up, the door opens, and underneath you in the water, a perfect sort of rectangular door, rectangular shape sort of sinks, leading into a black abyss.
Are you just telling me I opened the door and promptly fell into the door I just opened?
No, you didn't fall in. You guys are standing there. You guys can rest. You can do whatever you need to do before you enter.
I'm sorry. That would have been crazy. Just like, hey guys, I got.
So,
Well, you found it.
should we take?
All right.
Should
I
we
don't know
take
about
a rest?
I
Should
don't
we
know
take
about
a
y'all.
rest?
I'm going to take
I'm
a rest.
fine.
Yeah.
Actually,
that-
no, I'm not fine. I'm mortal. I should rest.
Yeah.
You
So
should
take a nap.
rest.
Listen, the giant metal spider beast or whatever fucking kind of kicked my ass, so I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, I'm feeling like 92 out of 118 right now.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know why you keep talking about these numbers. What do they mean?
I don't know.
Where are you getting these numbers from, Quint?
Well, if we're all going to be staying up for a while, I suppose we could take a long rest and regain all of our shit. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
you do that. And then wake up in what you assume is the morning, but it's not, because it's still nighttime. Door's still open. You guys are all refreshed. Refill your sheets.
Real quick,
Mhm.
just for a scan of our surrounding, we're on top of the water right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guess rest. Quint
Yep,
wants
you
to
rest.
draw stuff in the water.
You try. It doesn't
Bigger.
really work. It's water.
Yeah.
I got a
Um,
question.
Bigger.
Would I
alright.
have anything to make any poisons or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You
Done.
have coconut and salt water. You make coconut cookie salt water.
He makes a really
tastes-
mean coconut martini.
It tastes awful and really kills the liver.
It's not even alcoholic. It's just bad.
It's just awful.
I'll try some.
Like you manage to slip into Hertie's drink. His liver implodes. Okay.
Alright.
Well,
You've all woken up.
Alright.
You
Yep.
ready to go?
yeah. I'd like to actually go first. And I'd like to put on the stealth suits when I
Bad
go in.
idea. Let me go
Bad idea?
first.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I've been there
sure?
before. You're not exactly primed and ready for what you're about to see. I'm gonna make sure the door is shut and none of the water is in place while we're still mortal. It's better that I go than you.
Okay.
Alright, I'll jump in, wait 5 minutes. That should be long enough for me to do what I need to do, and I'll see you shortly. Right?
We'll see you
Alright.
shortly.
Yep.
Alright.
Shortly.
Take care of yourselves. I'll be there. She jumps in. Do you guys have anything to say to each other while Golem is missing?
Oh. Hey, Serena, I
Well-
didn't get this. Oh, good.
No, go for it.
I missed you.
I missed you too, Quint.
But not as much as
Even-
Aeyier.
I missed all of you. Deeply.
So real quick, what was it like?
What was what like?
You were gone and then you're in there.
It wasn't bad. It was fascinating, really. Watching him work on all of the small, tiny parts. It's very strange seeing him hunched over, just working so delicately.
Wait, Hector made this for you?
Yes. It was part of our deal that he would return me here.
Well, I gotta thank him later.
I think he'd appreciate that.
I apologize.
I really want your dad to like me.
I think my dad likes you. I'm not sure if he likes me.
Please don't fuck my dad.
Don't fuck my dad.
He likes you, Quint.
Thanks. Anyone else have anything to say? That is quiet.
Don't go doing anything like that again.
Yeah, please don't do that. That was rough. Holy shit, Serena. Don't do that again.
I am so sorry. I cannot be more sorry. Really. I don't even believe I have a way to do that again, so.
That's rough, buddy.
Can you... Okay, Serena, give me...
Call that joke.
Oh,
Serena, give me...
I just realized something fucked up. Oh, fuck. I wish I knew you were coming back like this.
Why?
I have your bones. I don't know if you want them or not.
Wow. Actually,
I thought you would need them if you were gonna come back.
Do you have bones?
Do you need bones?
I have metal bones.
Do you need these ones? What should I do with them?
Obviously
No.
Serena, I really like you. I just want to say, I have your bones. Aww. Bones.
Quint,
Hey,
maybe you should.
just a quick aside, Danny, can you edit in like Prince Zuko's face over Drosk every time he says "That's rough, buddy"?
I mean, the scar over my eye just needs to be a little bit worse for wear now.
I hate this house.
Alright.
So sorry.
Anything else anyone wants to say?
Just let me know where you want me to put these bones.
How much farther do you think we are from the top?
I can't imagine it's too terribly much farther.
Isn't it kind of crazy how about 5 or so days ago we just showed up at that town?
I'm not so sure that time is passing the same way in here and out there.
To me it felt like that. At least, I mean, we've only taken we've had to go to bed 4 times, so I've been counting it by that. But you get what I mean, right?
Yes. It's been interesting.
Yeah.
But we all now have another goal to work towards.
Yeah. It's really weird. It's really weird how things took a turn like this. Never really expected to for things to turn out like this per chance, but
Do you regret it?
No,
Neither do I.
kind of thinking I got what I wanted on the way up. Maybe.
I know I've gotten what I came here for.
Maybe I'll
Sweet
get what
poo.
Yeah, fuck Miracle.
I want some poo-tang.
Maybe that'll work.
You just, over Serena's head, it's just like new quest unlocked, kill God.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about what me reaching the end will mean.
reason why?
Because of the miracle.
Yeah, we
What
know
do
it's.
you mean?
The deity that the skulls thought it was, it's not a deity. It's a miracle.
So
5 minutes has now passed, guys.
yeah, let's take the dive. Who wants to go first?
I was
No,
gonna go first. What?
Nope.
I'm gonna go
Unless you-
first.
Oh, go ahead. I'll volley right after you.
Yep. Still gonna take the stealthy approach. I put on the cloak
Activate your
again.
stealth suits.
Yep, I activate stealth.
The
suits.
robe changes over you as the hood goes up, extinguishing the light from your eyes, and you leap in.
I look back, give a thumbs up, and as I
You don't
just
have any.
tumble
You
myself.
don't actually have any hands. The suit sort of forms a weird circle with a pointy bit, which you assume
Oh,
is
then
a
can
thumb.
I at least wave before I just tumble myself in?
One of the little tail ends of the cloak sort of lifts up in a tendril, waves, and you sort of slither into the hole. And then one by one, each of you enter. Falling in, you wake up, and in front of you is a pedestal, and then two large circular windows. You're in a pretty large room. 3 circular windows, and outside you can see snowfall. And the tips of large, long, brown tree branches sort of sticking through. It's become very cold. All of you begin to rise, helping each other off your respective feet. There you see Gorm, covered in sort of like a gold liquid. And she's sort of pushing into something off behind the pedestal that you can't see. Cussing a little bit under her breath.
What happened?
There you are. What's her name? Gold hair. Lady.
Yes.
Sir.
You got healy bits, right? Come on. Need
Yes.
your help.
Coming.
You turn around the pedestal and you see Hector. His armor, just by his abdomen, has been peeled off. His arm sort of been almost completely dislodged from its socket. Just golden strands of muscle underneath it, bleeding. This ichor comes in.
No. Quint rushing to him. Come on.
Is he passed out or is he still awake?
He's glaring. One of his horns is broken off.
I will use lay on hands on him if that helps at all.
It doesn't work.
Come on, work! Nothing's working.
Get
what
off
about
of me!
Oh,
Serena's.
Your godly power is derived from mine. What makes you think that you'd be able to assist me in this one, you idiot?
Would I be able to use my healing
I'm trying to help you.
Racial trait?
Can I try? I'm looking at my healing spells. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
Cure wounds. Can I try that?
The cure wounds seems to work. Roll the heal.
Roll the heal. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level. 10.
Cool. Some of
I
the
crit
knots
failed on that.
and some of the knots and plating begins to back into place as the muscle sort of repairs.
You want a potion of healing to top you off, sir?
Can I use my healing hands racial trait?
Okay, there's a lot happening right now.
Okay, before anything, I give him the thing, just here you go, from me to you.
Yeah.
Here you go, from me to you.
Thanks, kid.
No problem.
Can't drink this. I can't. I'm trying.
Oh, I thought he
Can
asked
I
for it.
use
I
my
thought I
hand-
asked if he
healing
wanted one, and he
hand?
said
No,
yes.
Aeyier interrupted you because he wants to lay on hands, and I hear you, Zach. Just wait a second.
Oh, my
Use the
bad.
healing
I thought.
potion. Yum. Thanks.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to work.
damn it, man.
I don't know what you expected, kid. That's made of mortal substance.
Listen, Nifty. I spoke just a little bit before Zach did, and then I got the yes, and I'm like, okay.
Zach, you're up. Hands?
The healing hand. Yeah, it's just
it does
7,
work.
equal to my economy.
Okay, so that does work. What the fuck? What happened to you, Hector? I see you lying down in the snow in a pool of your own ichor.
Yes, it is one of those fun circumstances when the shades of Hector sort of come down from above and challenge those who stand in the snowfall by the edge. Irma will be returning shortly, no doubt. Pray tell she hasn't sustained any wounds herself.
So she's okay?
As far as I'm aware, she is.
All right.
Hey, quick question. What the fuck happened?
I got attacked by Herctes' shades.
Okay.
Like I said 30 seconds ago. Are you a fool?
Yes! We've been over this!
Use your ears! Listen to me, boy! God!
I'm sorry.
For all that is divine, you need to use those ears that we weaved out of existence for you, boy.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Fool! Young Serena, I see the body is treating you well.
Yes, thank you.
Very good. Honestly, Gorm, I haven't seen you in 5,000 years, and here you are patching up a wound.
It's been closer to about 10,000. Realistically, you old galoot.
I see you've changed very little in that time.
I've gotten angrier, that's for sure.
I can see that. So, this is your merry band of friends. I take it this is the Voided One, and this is the weird space lady. Seems more space-themed than I remember. I could be recalling a different path.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowy one is Drosk. I haven't learnt the name of the other one, and that's Quint. Obviously, you know him, and there's Serena over there.
Her name's Aeyier, by the way.
Well, now I know her name. Aeyier, thank you. You know, it's not like you introduced yourselves to me. I had to figure it out by you referring to each other.
You interrupted the introduction.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. We argued for like a good 30 minutes.
Okay, well, here we go again. We're going to have another argument, are we? I'm bleeding to death.
Please
No,
don't.
we're-
This is
no,
not
Can I-
time.
Is he still bleeding? Does he need more healing?
He still looks pretty rough and ragged, but it seems to be sewing itself back together fine. He is a god.
Okay.
He'll be okay. Just seems he needs a little bit of rest.
Speaking of, Quint,
Yes.
drink this.
He holds out a palm. It's filled with with his own blood. His godly ichor.
Eat this.
Freaking All Might!
You just
Got the on my face.
an old man.
Eat my hair. Come on, Quint, eat my hair.
Eat this. Eat this. Drink it.
Like wide-eyed, just pinches his nose. Sure, whatever. I've had worse, probably.
Just daintily, like a cat.
Right, that should take effect fairly shortly.
What do you mean that'll take effect very shortly?
Don't worry about it.
What did you give me?
Like,
God
like, you
damn
just,
it!
like Quint's head. He looks like he's about to start having a stroke. His head starts shaking like left and right.
As your vision fades, you suddenly come out of your high. You're back fighting the Gregorax. We never left, baby!
I hate this.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Nothing happened.
Back of the Gregorax. You're inside it. You never left the entire time.
Oh, fuck.
Aeyier just got shot.
So when we
Oh,
last
shit,
left off,
here we
Aeyier
go
got
again.
shot. Drosk coming down from his high as well. Serena and Quint sharing a shared hallucination. Remember how I made you roll those constitution checks that never came to pass? This is it, baby. You've been fucking
I
bamboozled.
hate this.
How could you be
I
if
hate
that was
this
actually
house.
the case?
Please no.
Serena's kind of watching the woods around, trying to see if she can spot Irma.
There is no woods. It's all closed off.
It's all closed off,
Yeah, the windows are really high up as well.
so I
So
can't
you
even see
really
out of those.
You can't really see out of them on the current plane. You can just see like tree branches and some snowfall.
Well, she's watching. Just kind of looking around.
I'll see if I can find any vials of my very own Aeyier. But in the meantime, we need to get these other lot of vials themselves. Find a god that would be willing, however. That's a bit of a different story. It's the one that
Hey.
matches these two over here.
Hey, what is the Aeyier? That's a good question, I think.
It's god blood.
Okay, I got that. But what does it do?
It's the derivative of our very godly essence. Considering I chose you as my ascendant and ward, you would naturally have to drink from my very vein. Gorm would have to drink some of her own blood, which I imagine she had extracted prior to this leaving us. And, well, it's fairly natural from there. Serena would have to drink some of Irma's. Drosk would have to consume a portion of Sylvain's. Aeyier is the one I'm not really sure about.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I guess.
Eat wood.
Isn't
Should I
there
drink
a problem
more?
with that, though?
No, if you drink any more, it will kill you. What?
Isn't Drosk god dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
I
how
mean-
does that work?
Well, I imagine we'd have to dig up his grave.
Never thought I'd have to
Why?
consider grave robbing in my life.
He
Lord.
probably doesn't have any blood anymore, so you'll have to eat some of his bones, but, you know, tit for tat.
Oh, okay.
Do I remember any orc recipes?
No,
Regarding bone marrow.
no,
Of course not. What are you, an idiot?
Hey, you don't know what they would know.
but yes, I presume that the next piece will be a very hard-fought battle. Mother Irma will be out there, currently fending off more than a few shades. I can operate my trident with a single arm. I say we go out and we fend ourselves from them and find a way to escape into the passage. At that point, I feel like we can make our way to the Agatherian wilds up here. From that point, we should be able to make it to anywhere where Sylvain has been stored. We might even be able to hold up in Gwendolyn's realm if all goes well.
All right.
Well,
Go then.
We ready
Stick
to
around here, probably.
make a run for it?
let's roll.
Quint cracks his neck, gets the helmet to appear on him.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone get ready. We're about to enter combat.
Gorm opens the door. Does anyone want to do anything, buff themselves or otherwise, before you guys leave?
I'm still gonna throw on the stealth suit.
You're already in the stealth suit. Roll stealth with advantage.
All right. Nat 20.
Anyone else? Nat 20, cool. Anyone else?
Rage.
Can
Quint goes into a rage.
I cast
Serena?
Spirit Guardians on my motherkin?
On the motherkin you wield or the spirit weapon?
The motherkin that I wield.
It would be on yourself and the motherkin, yeah. So you do that.
All right, I do that.
Describe what they look like.
Didn't think I'd get this far.
You had 5 sessions, Pip.
I did
Well,
not have
four.
5 sessions with the Spirit Guardians, okay? This
You've
is the
had-
first time I'm ever casting it, actually.
Yeah. Come on,
Um,
fucking improv. Give me something.
Oh,
What does it look like?
Here, if we're gonna be entering combat, this is gonna be like the final combat, right?
This is gonna be combat, yeah. Last bit of the session.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm going to take, instead of using one of my rages, I'm going to take a little from the Flask of Hatred instead. Is that okay, Nifty?
Yep, you take 1, so that's one of your 3 charges used.
Yep.
Could I use the haste potion?
Use the what? Haste
One of
potion?
the charges.
You can use the haste potion.
One of the charges of that?
Yeah, so I believe that's one of 3.
I poison my dagger.
You poison the... You can
Serena's
poison the
dagger.
blade of cloth, you know.
I wanted to do I wanted to poison the blade of dagger so that way I could do like a bleeding and a poison at the same time.
As you go to poison it, Hector scoffs.
You realize these are shades, right? Unaffected by mortal poisons.
Why
You'd be doing better to do so on your bladed cloth that you wield there.
All right.
If it was magic, it'd be a different story. Perhaps we can get that in
Actually,
for
wait.
you.
Wait. Aeyier, what type of poison is this?
Drosk, he talks to everyone like that, by the way.
Aeyier, what type of
Shut your
poison
damn
is
mouth.
I get. It just says
this?
the poison I made.
Yeah, it's the poison.
Poison damage.
Guys,
I
nothing
don't
here is
know what
alive.
else. I don't know what else to tell him besides it's poison damage.
It's poison. It's 1d6.
Oh,
Single
you
attack.
gave me 2d8 for it.
Oh, fine. 2d8. Whatever. Give him the stats next time, then.
I did.
Fine.
So it's 2d8 poison
and-
damage
All right.
for 1
then.
attack.
All right. I pour it. Fine. I pour it on my cloak. Basically, I just open it up and just pour it on myself.
The cloak automatically seems to soak itself into it, putting it into the very tips of where it would be cutting from.
Cool.
Does anyone else have any shit they would like to pull?
I have a question.
You have a
Can-
question.
Can Spirit Guardians look like anything?
They can look like anything.
Willow blooms, the pink flowers.
Just little pink flowers sort of circling around you?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little storm of these sort of cherry blossom, lily bloom, fucking willow bloom looking things sort of spiral around Serena and the motherkin. And with that, Gorm opens the maw of the Colossus.
Oh.
In front of you are greeted with a scene of brutish war. A ton of shades circling the battlefield, each with bows and short swords, all in sparkling maple leaf gowns, with glowing eyes that obscure their entire face from the light, all sort of seeking something. Strands of long black hair in clumps sort of on the ground. And you guys are now all going to be rolling initiative.
Hooray!
Are we fighting like
Roll.
right now?
Initiative!
Nifty,
Yep.
are we fighting right now?
Yes. This is the last fight before the session ends.
I
Everyone
rolled
put
a
your
10.
Initiative, put your initiative in the chats.
Will do.
Okay. 10, 9, 11, 4. Wow! These are bad! Okay. Well, fuck. Alright, so first up, it is Hector. Hector sort of hobbles to the front, cracks his neck sort of sideways, and then holds up his trident, hits it on the ground. Quint and Gorm are going to take an inspiration dice.
Oh. Cool.
Sort of filled with this furious energy as it circles around. Gorm seems to be like, I missed that. Let's go. And then Quint, it's not Quint, Hector hucks his fucking spear into a straight line piercing 3. So I'm gonna roll that. And they all failed. 2 of them immediately get skewered. And this infernal spear as this explosive sound of fire erupts from Hector, who leaps forward immediately and then tears to one of them using a single claw, ripping it in twain. So 3 are down out of total of about... there's so many of them, I'm not even going to tell you the number. There's basically an infinite number of them. The goal of this is for you guys to carve a path to escape. Okay? This isn't a battle of attrition, it's a battle of beating everyone, this is a battle of getting the fuck out.
Alright.
Alright.
So think about an escape plan properly. The next up on the list is going to be is going to be the Shades. 2 of them immediately take 2 shots against Hector, being the only one that they've seen. They both cling off uselessly, landing on the floor, exploding into light. Hector growling in his infernal fury, his arms sort of finally locating, allowing him agency over it again. Using his reaction to pull the spear back. Now having his trident in his hand. Another 5 arrow shots are going to be made against Quint and Aeyier. So Quint does a... no. 26 hit.
26 does hit.
And a 21.
21 just hits.
And, 18's not going to hit. So...
Yeah, no.
Oh, I have one more. Sorry. And another 21. Okay, so you take a total of... halved. You take a total of 14 damage. That's already halved for you. So it's total 28, so 14 damage. You take 14 damage as 2 of them manage to parry. Another 2 hit you, and then the third one lodging itself into his shoulder. You manage to break off the sort of wood, maple wood, that make up these arrows, and growl angrily, getting ready to fight. A couple sword boys immediately sprint into the fray, holding these sort of curved scimitar-looking things. Dual wielding, 2 of them make 2 strikes against, we'll say, Drosk, you are hidden, so not you. Serena, noticing you, 4 strikes hit. Boom. 16.
No.
Miss. Another 16. That's a miss.
No.
18 plus 6. 20-something.
That hits.
That hits, okay. And an 18 on the dot.
That meets.
That meets. Okay, so you're going to take a total of 10, 6, 11. 11 damage. So 10 plus 6 plus 11.
If they come close to me, wouldn't they take Spirit Guardians damage?
They do take the Spirit Guardians damage. What's the save?
It's, I believe, Wisdom.
That is a failure. What happened?
On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage, or 3d8 necrotic
3d8, baby. 3d8 radiant damage, baby!
11.
11? The willow blooms exploding across their forms, sort of creating these big gashes as they sort of whip into them. One of them actually did miss your AC, so I believe you get to use your grief yield.
I do. Which that lets me... I gotta check and see what it does.
You get to cast a spell.
Yeah, I get to cast my spell.
What spell you cast?
I'm gonna cast...
You can cast any spell.
Any spell, but it does take away my spell slot, so...
Yes, so theoretically, for example, you can cast Spirit Weapon behind them, and that saves you from having to do it next to them.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon behind them.
Alright, roll to hit with the spirit weapon, now that it's been cast. Another motherkin, this time with a baby with very long gold hair, sort of attached to the hilt, appears behind them.
Does a 25 hit?
Oh, man, I don't know. I'll allow it.
11.
Damage. Alright, so, after the grief-healed armor flares up, and almost behind the enemy, the Dordekin sword appears and swings directly, cutting a shade in half. Sort of fades as the light falls out and collapses into two different pieces, then puffs into maple leaves. The other one next to it, obviously, you've taken a total of 16 plus 11. So that is 27 damage to your person as he sort of carves into you with his twin scimitars. Actually, no, only 16 damage because you killed the other one. 16 damage runs into you instead of the 27, sorry. And then another two shades sort of sprint in towards you, Aeyier. They're going to make 4 attacks against you total. So that's a 16 and a 19.
The 16 doesn't hit.
And a 15 and an 8. So
only the 19.
Only the 19 hits. So you take 1 slashy boy. So you take 7 damage. As one of them, you sort of manage to parry them with your own sword, while one manages just to graze you.
Is Aeyier within 15 feet of me?
Aeyier is within 15 feet of you.
If they're passing over to Aeyier, who's within 15 feet of me, they also take Spirit Guardian damage.
Wisdom save, that's an 8 and a 15.
15 is my spell save DC.
Okay, so they just meet that one. The other one failed. So only one takes Spirit Guardians. 3d8.
Yeah.
Roll that down.
Or they take half if they fail.
They take half. Oh, okay, so roll those 3d8 for me.
15.
15, and then half of 15, that's going to be 8. So one takes 8, the other takes 4, 15. One of them gets carved up by the willow blooms, immediately sort of evaporating into nothing but maple leaves, while the other one sort of very hurt, sort of standing in front. And then I'm going to make no more attacks for this turn. Boom. Next up, it's going to be Gorm. Gorm rushing in with a mortal form, swings into the one that just had hit Aeyier with a crack of lightning. Immediately obliterates the shade of Hercules before her. And then, sort of taking a very defensive stance just in front of Aeyier, turning around and saying, "You like that? I got more where that came from."
Let's keep going then.
And that's her turn. Next up, a streak of blue flames sort of appears from the sky. This sort of trail of wispy magic as a brilliant beam of moonlight comes down from the heavens, evaporating two of the shades in a straight line. And suddenly you see, with very bad sort of chopped up hair,
Mom!
and a large witch's hat, you see the goddess of dreams herself, Irma, who has carved off a chunk of her hair and converted it into pure arcane power. You can see most of her legs. She seems to be wearing a sort of a long tunic with black sandals, and sort of like a very sort of loose shirt, many different bangles and such on her skin, sort of very pale. Now, not as wrinkly as you remember. Her face still obscured largely by hair, but she's carrying a small crescent moon-shaped razor. And that's going to be Irma's turn. And the next on order is you guys! Yay! Aeyier, you're first.
So long to get here.
Aeyier, it's your turn.
I'd like to cast Aberration Spirit, please.
And how do you do that?
It lets me summon.
I know what it does, but how does it work?
I'm trying to think. Sort of like coming out of the sword, like stars coming out.
Oh wow. What does the spirit look like? Is it like humanoid?
I don't know what a star spawn looks like.
Star spawn. I'm just gonna say it looks like a
looking motherfuckers.
Okay, so a bunch of these weird tendril things come out. You know those blob guys from Howl and the Moving Castle? Those blob dudes? One of those just kind of spills out from the sword, filled with starlight. And gloops out. What does it do?
I have to roll initiative for it, don't I?
You will have to roll initiative for it if it is a summon.
That's a 4.
Initiative of 4. So it doesn't matter. What are you gonna do with your bonus action, baby?
So it moves on my turn.
Okay.
It'll move after you. Yeah, priority.
So it will take its turn then. Okay.
So after Serena makes her turn, the aberration will make it.
Okay, and I'll use the hasted action to attack with the sword.
Okay, so you slice perpendicularly in front of you. I'm not going to make you roll damage on a hit because you will have at this point, I think. You managed to slice this thing directly in half with a cosmic of light. As a perfect cut, no blood, nothing, converts it back into its summoned essence of Herctes' light. And then you have a bonus action?
Yep.
What are you going to do with that? You have a couple bonus moves that you can take. I believe activating your new Cosmic Hands is a bonus.
Cosmic Hand. Oh, yes, it is. Yes. Let's do that then.
So anyone who's watching, 3 brilliant sort of these black, long tentacles sort of splitting from Aeyyer's forearm from her regular hand. The tentacles then sort of begin to pull in and have fingers and thumbs as 3 separate hands now appear, exposed out of her, about 30 feet in length, coiling. Like, if anyone has seen Elfen Lied, kind of like or Elfen Lied if you're an idiot, appear. These vector-like hands made out of space itself. They don't get to attack yet, but they will next turn. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Can I move up to?
You're gonna follow
behind
Hector. Or Emma?
Yeah.
Hector.
Yeah.
You do. You move up 30 feet, just behind Hector, who sort of looks at you, sees that you're not an enemy, growls, and then goes back to try find something to stab. Next up is, I believe it's Quint.
Yep.
Is it Quint? It is Quint.
It is Quint.
Boy. So, just to figure out, what is our next objective here? Like, where are we heading to exactly? 'Cause we're just.
It wasn't really discussed, but Aeyier seems to be following Hector. And Hector seems to be clearing a path diagonally. He's about 30 feet away. Irma is on the other side of this. There is this big fucking snowy river right in between everything. So on one side of the river, there is Hector. On the other side, there is Irma, who is currently cutting off clumps of hair and converting it into spells.
I guess. And I know Gorm went the other direction of Hector, or no?
Gorm was standing in front of Aeyier, sort of protecting her from oncoming attacks.
Okay. I guess I'll be following Hector and taking out any shades that are coming our way.
Yeah, the shades are pretty easy to beat. There's just an overwhelming amount of them. So using your flail,
Yeah.
I take it you're sprinting. There's a couple
Yeah.
shades nearby. You'll definitely hit something. Roll to hit. Are
Yeah.
you using burdenless?
Yeah, I'm not using the special judgment yet.
No. You're not using greater justice. You're using burdenless, which summons the other flail.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So you use burdenless. Suddenly, Quint is equipped with a sparking blue angel's face, the saint's head flail,
Yeah.
as well as his devil's head flail, both on chains, and he's swinging them rapidly as he's sort of grunting, running forward.
Yeah. Do you kind of like meteor hammers? If you ever seen those, they're like a Shaolin weapon.
Yeah.
Spinning one on each end, just sort of letting loose them diagonally.
Yeah.
1
Simon
to 24.
Belmont's.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's easy hit.
24, and then Saint's Head. I'm gonna reckless with a nat 20 right there.
Easy breezy.
So
not gonna make you roll damage for the saint's head. The saint head streaks like a lightning bolt, exploding through two of them.
Devil's
two from existence. While the devil's head, like a streaking firebolt from overhead, explodes into the ground. Roll damage.
That is a total of 22.
And it kills 5 shades in the landing of it, melting the snow around, which quickly fills itself over with more as a bunch of other shades are ignited and erased from existence. He whips them both back into his hand.
Yep.
You still have bonus?
And I do, and I'm actually going to use that to cast Shield of Faith on myself to get myself an extra +2 to that AC.
Quint surrounds himself in a blue and red flame coalescing into this purple-tipped, multicolored fire erupting from his eye sockets. And that is your turn.
Yep.
Drosk, you are sneaky boy. What you do, boo?
I was curious about the layout.
They're everywhere. If you dash in a straight line toward Irma or Hector, you would hit some, for sure.
I was actually going to say if there was any option of hardcore parkour.
There are trees around, yeah. You could certainly slither past a few with that nat 20 that you got and climb in some trees. And then use your actions to shoot.
All right. Do I see the exit?
There is no exit. You're just currently following Hector.
All right.
Everyone seems to be following Hector and doing a very close unit around him.
If I went through the trees, would I still be close?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
The trees, they're sort of like heading toward the thicker parts of this place.
All right then. Does anyone need help?
Nah.
No.
Everyone's mostly fine, yeah.
All right then. I'd like to use all my actions to get close to Hector.
Okay, so you use your 30 feet of movement, and you're in a tree next to Hector.
Oh,
you
God.
still have a bonus action in action. You could use your bonus action dash, and you could carve through 1, 2, 3, about 7, maybe.
Okay. And if I did all that, could I still use a free action to hide again?
Yes.
Okay.
It's free action hide with cell suits, but it is a bonus action to activate and dispel.
Okay. Yeah. I can dash ahead and take out. I can dash ahead through the 7. If
Just
that's
roll
fine.
one hit for me.
Bladed cloak. At advantage.
I think it's at advantage if you're sneaking.
Okay, it's a 19.
That hits all of them.
And I get sneak attack as well. So
yeah, roll damage and sneak.
11 and 17. So that's 28.
17. Okay,
28.
So you managed to kill off 4 of them. You just sort of see this black streak, this ribbon, sort of tear through a few of them, kind of like what's his name's arrow from Guardians of the Galaxy, Yondu, as he just sort of sort of spirals through a bunch of them, cutting them in half. Other ones get sort of a couple limbs lost, and they all sort of poof into these maple leaves. You still have your action.
Okay. So, I'm not hiding anymore. So
No, so you could free action hide. And,
actually, wait.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait,
No,
only
you'd be detected now. So
hold up.
you won't be able to
Hold
make
up.
an
I
attack
still
unless
gotta
you
roll.
hide.
I still gotta roll 2d8. Because my cloak's poisoned.
That's right.
So, that's a 10. So that's
another one out of existence on the poison. So all in all, that was about 5. So there's 2 left that are injured nearby you. You are now detected, so you cannot make any attacks unless you hide successfully. And because you have been.
And what about the black arrow?
You won't be able to fight. You won't be able to make an attack unless you're hiding. You can only be unless it's guaranteed sneak attack. You can't do it.
Oh, I thought
That's
the
the
stealth
drawback
suit
of the stealth
dispels.
suits.
I thought the stealth suit dispels if I manage to land attack. But if not, then I'll just roll for stealth again.
Just use free action roll for stealth. If you're successful in it, you can make another attack action.
We got an 18.
Okay. 2 have still noticed you, but they're far away, so you can make an attack on a nearby one.
So wait, 2 have noticed me?
Yeah, so you can't attack those ones, but another
Okay.
one is right by you, so you could kill it.
Okay. I can only use black arrow, or can I use bladed cloak as well?
You can use bladed cloth because you dashed, and it's an automatic effect.
Okay, then I guess I'll take care of the other one with the bladed cloak as well.
Okay, so you bladed cloak it.
20.
Easy, and it into nothing.
Oh, okay. So no, so I don't have to roll the attack damage.
No, this thing was like 1 health minimum would have killed it.
All right,
Great.
Am I still okay? Cool.
Hey, yeah. Oh, sorry. Serena, you're up.
Hi. Does Mom seem to be following us as well, or?
She's currently seemingly like she's just joined the fray on this turn. The assumption is that she will probably follow her companions.
Okay.
She seems a little wrapped up in a bunch, a lot of them. She's about 20 feet away.
Can I help her clear some off of her so she can go?
Absolutely. You could make your way over there and bring your spirit weapon with you if you want.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay, roll for the spirit weapon to hit.
Yeah, she's just gonna like send it off as like far as she can to hit however many will be in the vicinity.
Yeah.
25.
25 hits. Roll damage.
12.
So rolling into it, the daughterkin sort of raises, and then you sort of hold out a splayed hand, and it streaks into them, and then does like a wide sweep, killing off 3. Mother Irma sort of looks back over to you with a you can't see her face, but you assume she's smiling, and she holds up another clump of hair and prepares to take it off. Then you sprint in, and you're hitting some with the motherkin.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
Roll to hit with the motherkin. That is a 25.
25
Keep
hits.
rolling 25.
Roll damage.
7 plus 4 radiant, plus anything else around me would take a wisdom
on their
saving
turn.
throw.
On their turn. Yeah. So you hold, you streak in, you manage to carve up 3 of them in a single swipe. Sort of resting the motherkin back on your shoulder as you make this side arc, slicing into many of the shades of Hercules as some begin to close in on you. That is your turn, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, back to the top of the order. Hector, seeing what you...
The summon has to move.
Oh, the summon. Yes, the goopy cosmic boy.
Yep.
What does he do?
Could I have it go up and attack anything nearby?
It dashes forward toward your position and sort of streaks out a cosmic hand. Roll to hit.
Okay. It has multi-attack as well.
Awesome.
Do I just roll both of those then?
Yeah, roll to hit twice. And tell me the total damage.
One of them is a 7 to hit.
That misses.
14.
One hits, yeah. Roll damage for the one.
Okay.
Flops out the first hand. Misses. The second one, however, connects and stabs through a few of them. And the damage is
8.
8.
Psychic
Manages
damage.
to kill off 2 of them as it sort of recoils back into its hand, snapping in place. That's all it can do?
Yep.
Okay, next is top of the order. That's Hector. Hector himself, seeing the sort of situation he's in, his neck expands and bloats as he sort of spews out 9 metal spikes from his mouth, all ejecting into Irma's direction. He manages to kill off 9 of the shades as they spear through each individually. He then takes a swing with his trident, slamming into one of them, stabbing it, and skewering it into another, killing both. He then sort of looks out to the remainder. Follow me! And rushes back into the deeper part of the woods, about 30 feet away. Then we have, it was the shades, then Gorm.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So 5 of the shades begin to take shots at you and Irma. 3 of them connecting with you. 2 of them will be trying to connect with Irma. So 3 and an 8 miss, and natural 20 and a 5. And then an 18. So 1 hits you, 1 hits Irma. The natural 20 will hit you. You take a total of 18 plus 5, 23. An arrow hit, while the other one hits Irma.
How many was that?
That was 18 plus 5, so 23.
Yikes.
Then, with that, another bunch sort of coil in and try to attempt 3 attack Aeyier. That's an 8, an 8, and a 15.
15 is my current armor class.
So that hits. The 15 that hits, you take a total of 8 damage. As it sort of whips around, you using the arms to sort of flick off the others, while one sort of sneaks in the side and manages to get you right in the abdomen with a nasty little sword strike. The other 2 now striking against Drosk, the 2 bowmen fire away. That is a 19 and a 5.
Sorry, what?
A 19 and a 5 hits Drosk. So a 19, I think, hits.
Can I see the... Well, 19 hits, yes, but can I see the... So like they're shooting at me?
Yeah. These are the 2 that can see you.
How far away are they?
They are
Actually,
105 feet, approximately. They're very far up the river. So they've taken 2 pot shots at you. One has missed, while the other one sort of manages to hit you in the back. It deals
Does the other...
9 damage.
Oh, I can't... Oh, so I can't see them?
You can see them. They're 105 feet away.
Can I use a reaction to have that attack damage?
Mm-hmm. Wait, no.
Yep.
That's a... Is that
Uncanny
what
dodge.
this thing does? Uncanny dodge? Is that what that does?
It's a reaction. It's a reaction. It's a reaction.
Okay,
He can use it to half one damage roll against him.
Okay, in that case, the 9 halved is what you take.
So I guess, what, 5?
Yep. So you take 5 piercing damage as you try to sort of leap out of the way. Still manages to clip you in the back. The stealth suits begin to sort of heal itself back over. Gorm is about to take 5 hits. She fucking doesn't get hit by any of them. Gorm, effortlessly parrying every single shot made against her with that big fuck-off shield that she's carrying. And then that will be the turn for now. A couple closed in around Irma and Serena. The rest are sort of coalescing around you lot. Next is Gorm, who again hits a mighty Thunderstrike hammer, killing off 4 of them. And she sort of runs back up to join Hector. And then it's back to the regular initiative. So I believe it's Quint first.
It's Irma
Alright.
before them.
Yeah.
That's right. Did Irma not take an action?
Irma
No.
hasn't this round, no.
Irma sort of clasped her hand on Serena's shoulder and casts Gate. And the two of you jet 100 feet in front of Hector together.
Okay.
The presence of the shades growing very thin, approximately about 4 around you. The motherkin and the daughterkin come with you, obviously.
Yeah.
I see you're fighting well then, child.
I'm doing my best.
I can see that. And then it will be Quint.
All right.
I think-
I guess at this point it's keep away right now. So, are any in front of us?
Yeah, there's probably about 10 to 20 within that range.
All right. Quint is going to try to hit as many as he possibly can.
Mm-hmm. Roll your
He's
3
like-
attacks and then roll the total damage.
Yep. So the 3 attacks. Actually, I did not roll with the Saint's Head. Okay, 24, 22, 24.
All hit. Roll the collective damage for me.
Okay. So 24 plus 25, 49, 49 plus 14. That is 65 damage.
All right, so you managed to take out at least 15 of them, just whirling around.
Yeah. Quint's like, Doc!
Everyone does,
jumps up.
and you sort of spin. Go.
Spin these 2 heads around. Both of them are next to each other at this point. It's a mix of fire and sort of lightning radiance, just spinning through and just taking out 15 of these fuckers all at once, just exploding into burning maple leaves.
Beautiful. And you use the rest of your movement, I take it, to walk up next to Hector?
Yep.
All right, you do that with... You're now rejoined with Gorm and Hector, still spinning both of the heads now that they've sort of rejoined your side. After that, I believe it is Aeyier.
I think Aeyier was supposed to go before Quint.
Yeah.
Oops.
I didn't want to say anything while he was saying
Well,
what he was doing.
Just say shit, bro. Fuck. It doesn't matter. Aeyier, you're up.
It doesn't matter.
I'll try and follow them while using my sword to using any action I have to do attacks along the way.
Well, you have a sword, and then you have 3 hands.
2 sword attacks and 3 hands.
Yeah, so roll your swords.
A 25 and a 20.
Both hit. Rolled the cumulative damage.
Oh, I can do. Oh. 25 for that.
Total 25.
For sword damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay.
roll the hands now.
Wait. So your cosmic sword, the sword of choice, sort of splitting into the dimension itself, carving up approximately 6 of them, sort of slashing them in twain, and injuring heavily a few others. Then your cosmic hands sort of lashing out and grabbing the faces of others, clenching and rolling to hit.
Roll these now.
Roll 3.
Oh, one's a nat 1, so that definitely doesn't hit.
It manages to just sort of parry the hand off of its face.
Another is... What? 23 for second one.
Mm-hmm.
And 12 for the last one.
12 for the last one. Okay, so 2 hit. Roll damage for those 2.
And altogether, I don't add anything to the damage die, don't I?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's just 8 radiant
8
damage.
total. You do manage to
Yep.
kill both of them by crushing their heads, and they explode into maple leaves. And then you run up and join your companions.
Yep.
Next is going to be Drosk.
Yep. How is everyone faring right now?
Everyone's
Yeah, I
fine.
was also gonna ask that.
How's Quint? How's
Quint's fine.
Quint?
Quint's fine. Quint's looking like 104 out of 118 right now.
I hate you.
How's Serena and Irma doing?
They are
I'm-
very far away. They're 100 feet away. You can't see them through all the thing.
Oh, fuck. That's kind of worrisome.
There's 5 in front of us, or did Aeyier take care of those?
Aeyier, well, there's still 5 in front of you. Aeyier took out some of the ones that were behind, following you.
Okay. I would clear the rest of the way because there's like 5 in front of us that need to be taken care of.
You could 30 feet out and then dash another 30 feet in a line and get rid of those 5.
Yeah, that's. I wanted to go check on Irma and Serena, but okay. We'll go with that then.
You could
We're
also dash
ahead
60
of
feet
Hexar
ahead.
right now.
What?
Yeah. They're 40 feet. They're like, if you were to dash your full 60 feet, they'd be 40 feet ahead of you, and you could see them.
All right.
As far as you're aware, they just vanished.
What would the party think about me doing that?
You don't know.
Man.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
seems a little bit occupied with fending off these shades.
All right, let's. All right, I'm gonna dash to the 5.
Okay. You sort of careen around on the left and then dash 30 feet. You manage to get the 5. Roll 1 to hit with advantage.
That's a 13.
13, that hits.
Okay.
Roll
that's
damage.
And sneak attack damage as well.
Mhm.
We got 21.
You killed off at least 4 of them. So again, the black streak sort of managed to carve through 4. They will
And
poof into maple leaves.
And that's
Still have an action.
all I. Oh, can I use that to dash to the last one?
Are you gonna? Yeah. So you have another action. You dash through it again. Roll to hit.
Okay. With advantage, right?
No, not with advantage this time.
This is a 10.
It is a 10. It misses. So you tried that. You managed to dash still the 30 feet ahead of everyone, but you do not manage to land the head. It manages just barely to nick it.
All right.
Not even hitting. And then it will be.
I stealth.
Okay, so roll for stealth.
15.
All right, Piff. It is now your turn. You're surrounded by 4 guys.
4 guys.
Mhm.
I'm going to do spiritual weapon and motherkin.
Mm-hmm.
So roll for those, I assume.
Yes.
21 and 11.
The 21 hits. The 11 does not. Roll damage.
The 21's the motherkin.
Okay.
5 plus 6 radiant.
Mm-hmm. So 11. You manage to strike into 2, heavily injuring 1, killing the other.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast healing word on myself.
Okay. Roll your healing. Add that to your sheet. You don't need to tell me the number. Next is the Goopy Boy.
Piff, you wouldn't... Actually, never
yes.
mind. Never mind. You're good. You're good, Piff.
You can cast spells with
thought of a
action
rule
surge.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah.
I was just like, why would you need that? And I realized that you attacked twice due to Mother King. Never mind.
Mhm.
You're good.
Okay, is anything within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so they had to make a saving throw.
Of?
My spell saving, a wisdom save of 15.
Well, that is a 6. So,
They take
What?
2d6 psychic damage then.
I'll roll that now. Just make it easy. 9. Alright.
You rolled the same as me?
One erupts and explodes. The other one just sort of bends over. Now it can make its attack.
Yeah, it has 2 attacks, so it'll use them along trying to join up with us,
Mm-hmm.
but not too close.
Roll twice.
Okie doke. One is a 15, the other's a 17.
Both hit. Roll damage.
23 in total.
23 in total.
Yep.
Okay, so you managed to kill off at least 5 of them. Sort of slipping in and sort of cutting in with its weird cosmic sort of bladed hands, slashing in as it sort of charges its way toward the remainder of the party. Now, it is going to be top of the order, which is Hector. Hector flips, sort of dashing behind everybody, and then again his neck swells and glows a superheated orange as he sprays out a wall of metallic shards, just sort of vomiting this liquid metal which shoots up into these spikes in a wall behind you. And then he does a dash action, charging 60 feet ahead, meeting up with Drosk.
Did you take care of? Did you take care of the one that?
He just kind of charged past it, but he wasn't within the threat range. The next one is going to be the Shades. None of them can get past the wall, but the 2 that are left with Serena and Irma, one makes an attack on Irma, the other makes an attack on Piff.
Okay.
A 7 on Piff and a 15 on Irma. Irma gets cut with one of the swords. You, on the other hand, you get to use your Greed if you would like. Cantrips, spell, doesn't matter.
Does it have to be a damage spell?
It does not have to be a damage. No, sorry, yes, it does have to be an attack spell. It is. That's what the Greek Field does. It automatically uses an attack spell.
Then I'm gonna Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay, you cast Guiding Bolt. Roll to hit.
12.
12 will hit.
12 radiant.
It's going to immediately, as this bolt of radiant energy explodes from the armor, automatically seemingly to hit the one that failed its attack against you. On top of that as well, the other one has to make a wisdom saving throw, which it fails. So it takes 3d8.
Yep. 18.
It erupts into nothing, and you are finally left by yourself with your mother, Irma.
Mom.
I think now is not the time to relax. We have to run. That'll be the Shades' turn. Next in the order is Aeyier. Wait, no, it's Gorm.
No, it's
I
Gorm.
lied!
Oh!
Gorm dashes 90 feet using bonus. Using her action, she dashes 60 feet. Next up is gonna be Aeyier.
Mom.
Irma.
No, it's Mom.
All
of the gods go before we do.
That's right, I keep forgetting.
One day
Irma's
we'll
going
have
to
a
wait.
turn.
Irma is going to wait. Now it's Aeyier!
Yay! There's nothing within 60 pages. Well, yeah.
Nothing that you can see. There's a big fucking wall made out of metal.
Yeah,
that you
I'll
just
use
saw
the
Hector
60
create.
feet of movement that I have currently to
All right, you
catch
go
up.
dash 60 feet up. You meet up with Drosk.
I don't
Is
need
that
to
your
dash
turn?
for it. I have haste on
You
me
have
right
haste.
now.
That's right. Are you gonna dash as well? Get that extra 30 feet.
Wouldn't technically if I dash. Wouldn't it be? Never mind. I'll dash anyway.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. It'd be another. So you move 120 feet. You guys just see Irma and Serena. You guys just see Aeyier booking it. This fucking multi-armed cosmic entity just through the snow, dashing right past you. Just
Serena just watches
Like
them
Road
clear
Runner
out
shit.
the area. Just hello.
Where?
Essentially, just like the Roadrunner.
you just see Aeyier tearing ass through the snow. Next up on the list,
Dashing
Quint.
through the snow.
Big fuck off wall just appeared in front of you. Or
Dashing
behind you,
through-
sorry.
Oh, behind Quint?
Yeah, behind you. A big fuck off wall has just appeared, bordering off the shades.
Uh,
Hector just vomited it. There's nothing around for you to hit or is worth hitting.
Yeah, where's Serena?
You can't see her, but you assume in front of you.
Alright, I move forward to try to find Serena because I got health if I can give it.
Run.
I run.
You move.
I can
you,
go-
You 80 feet,
If
right?
if I dash, it's 80 feet.
You haul ass right by Drosk and the rest. Quint also, you just see Quint right past you. Next,
Like a
is,
speeding semi.
next is going to be Drosk.
All right. Do I actually have a better idea of where Serena is?
You can see her.
Okay,
She
so I can
seems-
see her,
she
but
seems
Quinn
to
couldn't.
just be staring off at a cloud where you just saw Aeyier fucking book it right past you.
So Serena needs healing.
Serena, you can't really tell.
Hmm.
You can't really tell from this distance.
No, one of Serena's auto-generated noise sound effects displays.
Huh.
Well, I wanted to check on Serena and Irma anyway, and
You
like
could haul
the
ass there.
Yep, I'm gonna haul ass there.
You dash. Again, a streak of black shadows. You sort of land right next to them, dispelling the shadows so they can see you, returning back to the regular cloak.
Serena, you
You
okay
still
over
have your
here?
action.
Serena, you okay over here?
I'm doing as well as I can be.
I'll live. And that's it. That's the turn. One free action. You guys are still in combat.
Oh, I can't. I can't. I was going to ask if she
Fine.
wanted a potion of healing.
You could just chuck her one. You've already asked a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Serena, if you don't need this, you can hand it back to me or whatever. You get a potion.
Okay.
And that is time for Serena.
Yeah. So there's nothing around us currently.
No, you've killed everything. It's time to book it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna book it.
All right, you travel 60 feet. Meeting up with Aeyier, who is tearing fucking ass, managing to catch up, sprinting. Aeyier, you hear this clunking of metallic armor, sort of catching up behind you. You see Serena sort of absolutely booking it right now. It's weird seeing her run by herself and not being carried by someone bigger than her. Next up, it's going to be the boy. The goopy boy. Is he following you, or are you
yes.
going to dispel him?
Is there anything near it to begin with? I suppose.
No,
Maybe a good question.
there's a big wall behind it. Standing there confused.
Could it go up and just try and take care of any that?
Is it? All right,
can
so
get to?
you're positioning it for when they get past the wall?
Yeah.
All right, you do that. It stands there on guard, ready to fight. Next is going to be Hector. Hector fucking books it, 60 feet. You suddenly hear the same noise, the demon train, as it runs. Sort of booking it past Irma, and just hauling it, running past. Next is going to be Gorm, who does the same thing, and Irma, who then also sort of running through the snow, does the same thing. And for the sake of brevity, we're going to end combat there, as you guys are still running through the woods as fast as you can. The haste has ended. You gain a point of exhaustion. Zach.
I think I'm just stunned for a turn.
Yeah, it's just stunned for a turn.
Stunned for a turn. So Aeyier just suddenly in the middle of the snow, which Serena then quickly helps her back up on her feet, and you guys keep running. You've all caught up as a group, running sort of side by side at this point. Drosk is like leaping treetop to treetop in an aerial view, sort of slithering between each branch. Hector's taking the front charge with his spear, sort of held diagonally to his side, absolutely tearing through.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Right. If my calculations are correct, we should be nearing one of the other gods' realms by now. We can worry about healing and rest once we reach the other realms. But as far as I remember, the only one that could exist this close to the river is Agathis, and she, needless to say, is not going to be pleased to see any of us.
Okay. Are we gonna have to fight her, or is she?
If we're going to have to fight her, you can kiss your asses goodbye. So let us not come to that then.
Okay, I don't have.
You like
plan.
women, right? Talk her out of her temper.
Actually. About that.
As the snowfall begins to fade away, and you all come across this beautiful verdant wild, filled with animals of all sizes and shapes. And you're sort of running through this now thick, jungly, sort of wild plain, hopping over roots and running through greenery, stepping through puddles and springs, avoiding frogs, deer jumping away in the distance. This sort of springtime pollinated nightmare. Quint is definitely sneezing through his mask.
Fuck! It's in my mouth.
You know,
doesn't he have a
opens,
mouthpiece?
right? Yeah, the actual jaw that connects the jaw of the helmet.
That's right.
Opens up when you
I
open your jaw.
forgot. Oops.
It's like a double-layered mouth. It's kind of spooky.
Yep.
You guys are all tearing ass, and then suddenly Hector slows and stops.
Right. We're about to come across one of the most powerful and terrifying creatures in all of creation. And if we cannot quell her temper, we will find ourselves under the hoof of the mighty Agatha.
Irma then speaks.
Well, you might. You seem to be one of those fellows that she just doesn't like, in any facet of the word.
Well, I can assure you I can hold myself.
You got defeated within the first 20 minutes of a battle. I don't think that's holding a line for anyone, Hector.
I did my best. If I wasn't there sponging the hits, you would have died instantly.
Fuck me, Dad. Come on, you two. Is now the time for one of your petty squabbles?
I suppose not.
Right. So where is the Tagatha lady? She should be here soon, eh?
She's no doubt at her cave. We can meet with her. Right. Mortals, you should stand behind me and Irma. the both of us will approach with Gorm and see if we can avoid a combat encounter. Perhaps it will serve as good shelter for us to remain. Any
All right.
objections to that?
No,
Nope.
I'd like to
Nope.
avoid confrontation.
Nope.
Very good.
Perhaps I should go first. I am much better a speaker than you, Hector.
Why? I should go first. I'm the strongest. I'll be able to take more hits than either of you.
Neither of you fuckheads are going first. I am. I'm her boss, practically. The two of you will wait behind me and keep the mortals alive.
Yeah, I hesitate to remind you, Gorm, but don't you yourself have red blood flowing through you at the moment?
Let's just walk.
Yep. We're not in a rush anymore, are we?
As this argument is occurring, from behind Quint,
Mhm.
and Serena, you hear this as well. You hear,
Is there a reason why you all come into my realm making loud, clashing stomps against stone and root? And
Oh,
what's more, bring the stink of meat.
Quint
Sorry.
turns around.
you see behind you on the lower half being a deer's sort of body, long-legged and hooved, a long lashing sort of crocodilian tail. On its sort of front bit is sort of a humanoid shape with feathers and fur sort of sticking out of it, and large sort of hawk or falcon wings sprouting from the back. Two long, sort of large talons form the hands, and a lion-esque face mixed with human sort of is sort of nestled within the fur, with two curled horns arcing up the back, and these horribly piercing eyes glaring back at you.
Hi, my name's Quint. It's nice to meet you.
I don't have a good feeling about this, guys.
While the other three squabble in the front about who should speak with Agatha first, she sort of looks down at the lot of you.
I like you three. As for those lot, I'm sure you have a reason for bringing them here. I can tell you four are the more competent of them. Come. We should speak in my cave. We'll be able to discuss why exactly they have brought four red-blooded mortals back with them. And perhaps that Gorm can explain herself.
Of course.
Yep. Lead the way.
Okay,
That's-
you three, could you stop arguing?
Ah, shite.
I love them.
Moms and dads, please pay attention.
Well, it's going better than I. Well, this is going better than I expected.
Perhaps we should return to the cave and speak.
She sort of clops forward back into the cave. I told you I should have been the one to go first.
She clearly wants to have a word. You lot should listen to me much more often.
Do not forget my authority on this place. Hector and Irma both sort of make a glance at each other, shrug, and then walk forward. And the rest of you follow very closely behind to a cave. That is going to be explained next episode on Journey at the End.
What?
Oh, thank you everyone so much for coming to this episode of Journey at the End. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit long.
It was.
And it was fun. It was fun for me.
It's fun. I had fun.
Thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you all next time for Journey at the End. We're in the last stretches now, baby.